Sign your name, grab the mic, step into the light. No script tonight, just whatever you got inside. Crowd lean in, stage hum low, truth hit different at a live show. Hey, say what you wanna say, Tuesday Night Law. Step to the mic, let the room stand in awe. Laugh if it burns, cheer if it lands. Truth don't whisper when it's held in your hands. Say what you wanna say, roll that sound. Crowns turn plastic when they spin around. All are welcome in the neon play, till the tyrant clears his throat like, alright, that's the end of day. One mic, one room, one shot to speak. Some come loud, some barely squeak, but the doors stay open, the lights stay warm. Every Tuesday night's a true storm. Say what you wanna say, Tuesday Night Law. Step to the mic, let the room stand in awe. Laugh if it burns, cheer if it lands. Truth don't whisper when it's held in your hand. Say, wanna say, roll that sound. Crowns turn plastic when they spin around. All are welcome in the neon play, till the tyrant clears his throat like, alright, that's the end of day.
Hello, everyone. See Prue, I'm glad to see you in here. Nerdy, Lola, you guys. Oh, hi. Hi,
How you
Kathy.
doing, Nikki?
I am doing a whole lot better than I have been.
Okay, that's wonderful. Where's the big guy?
He had to reset his computer.
Oh,
His screen went blank, and nobody would have even been able to see him. All we would have seen was his name.
no, okay. So he'll be here then.
Yeah. Yeah, he'll be here. Hello, Mr. Phil.
How's everybody doing out there?
Wait a minute. Mr. Phil, you changed your name. It used to be Dr. Phil.
It's still Dr. Phil.
Okay.
Once we learn your name, that's your name. I don't care
All
if your name is Philip or John Smith. We're never calling you that. We're just calling you Dr. Phil.
right, just like Nerdy. We call
Yep.
Nerdy Nerdy.
Mr. P got demoted.
Eh,
That's right. He didn't deserve his doctorate anymore.
Oh, okay. You got demoted by Yuri. Okay.
Thank you, Nerdy.
So, hello, people.
You want me to play the song here that I just made, or?
I just looked at it and I like it, but yeah.
I mean, does it have video to it?
Yeah.
Because if it has video, give me a second to
Well, not real video,
get
but
my.
it's
Oh, okay. We'll go ahead and start it then, because I can hear it.
yeah. Wrong thing.
Oh, thank you, Lola.
How you doing, Lola? There it is. Got the right one now. No, I don't. I got the right one now. Know what I'm doing.
Well, at least nothing changed while I was gone.
Nope. Let's see. Share video. Here it is.
I was just saying something.
Hold on.
What was I? Nah, it's gone. I forgot what I was talking about. Slipped away, I can't trace it now. You were right here, then you faded out. If you know, you know. I forgot what I was talking about. Spinning words, but they falling out. Say it once, then it's gone somehow. Yeah. If you know, you know. Yeah. I was telling you a story about the other day. Wait, hold up, nah. It started a different way. Had a point, had a reason, had a whole damn thought. Now it's floating out of reach like I can't be caught. Phone buzz, now I'm looking, now I'm off track. Walk into a room, why even walk back? Keys in my hand, but I'm searching for my keys. My play tricks got me begging it, please. Was it stress, was it age, was it lack of sleep? Put them thoughts running wild, I ain't meant to keep. Try to focus, but it's scattered like a broken route. Damn, I forgot what I was talking about. I forgot what I was talking about. Slipped away, I can't trace it now. You were right here, then you faded out. If you know, you know. I forgot what I was talking about. Spinning words, but they falling out. Say it once, then it's gone somehow. If you know, you know. Mid-sentence, now I'm drifting to a different lane. Laugh it off, but it's hitting me a different pain. Conversations turn to puzzles I can't complete. Every thought got a timer, then it hit delete. They be looking at me like I'm playing games, but I swear I had it locked, I could say the name. Now I'm blank, just a pause where the word should be. Like my mind got a door when it lost the key. Personality shift, I don't act the same. Used to carry every detail, now I lack the frame. Is it all in my head? Is it something else? I'm slowly losing pieces of myself. Wait, what was I? Nah, it's gone again. Talk to me, I'm listening, but you drift so far away. Try to hold what you're giving me, but it slips between the space. I forgot what I was talking about. Echoes fade when I say it out loud. Try to hold, but it won't stick around. If you know, you know. I forgot what I was talking about. Lost again and I can't come down. Somebody tell me what's wrong right now. If you know, you know. Maybe I just need some rest. Or, yo, you think I should? Maybe I should get a checkup from the neck up. Cause what was I talking about? What was I talking about?
And there you have it. So he took his little nature walk and he walked by those Asian people and then he was like, what was I talking about again? Good Lord, he forgets everything he's saying. Should go get checked up.
And Alan, you do own a room in his head. Because I noticed that one that I watched, and he's like, "Oh, I forgot to invite Coded and Alan." I thought, You're still stuck on Alan?" It's like,
Well, that's all I had, folks. I don't know what else you guys got.
I don't know. I just leaned forward to see if Nikki was muted.
No, I was muted on my actual microphone.
Oh, yeah, Lola, I like that one too.
Yeah. Next song in the playlist. I bet you won't remember that this song was about you.
Well, it says something in the description, like you're probably going to forget a line or two or something.
All right, now I gotta go look up the 11th tradition of AA. 11th, tradition or step? Tradition.
Yeah,
Okay.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Public
Tradition.
relations should rely on attraction rather than promotion, and that members must maintain personal anonymity at the level of press, radio, and film. It ensures the focus remains on the message of recovery rather than individual personalities, protecting the fellowship from fame seeking and controversies.
Mm, that does make a lot of sense there. Okay, Lola got the two F's in. One
Yeah,
after another. It still works, Lola. See, if you only have one hand, then you got to just throw that hand up twice.
You know, I was thinking about the other day, speaking of him and AA, and more I'm starting to agree with guys who call it a cult. But anyway, I remember way back when there was a panel one night, and some people started talking a little bit about addiction and stuff. And we said, yeah, this might be an idea for a separate panel to just talk about that. Gets people, anybody who wants to come in and has any kind of personal experience with it, you know, yada, yada, yada. But anyway, one of the things I specifically remember when me and Finkel then talked about it just between us, he said, well, I'm not going to make it all about AA. It's going to be about, you know, alcoholism and addiction, and it's not going to be specifically about AA. And I was like, yeah, I think that's the right way to go. So then when we went to do the panel, he had prepared 12 short videos describing each step of AA that he like, you know, as we went along. And then he's like, well, here I have this video. And he was playing them like in order every few minutes. And it's like, funny, I thought you said this wasn't going to be about AA or promoting AA.
Yeah.
Of course, now he's also a guru.
I just promote not being a loser. If you want to drink, go ahead and drink. I mean, don't be an alcoholic. Please don't be an alcoholic. That's not what I'm saying. Just don't be a loser. That's all. It's not for everyone. Whatever it is, it's not for everyone.
Well, I mean, hell, I'm still a loser.
Well, I don't mean it that way. Loser and you do doing drugs or alcohol, you know, you throw your life away when you get that involved in it.
Yeah.
That's a loser to me. Just because you failed in life, you tried something, it didn't work out, doesn't mean you're a loser. But your mom may tell you that. Or your dad.
This isn't what I wanted for you. What the hell are you doing?
Right.
How come you're not making $1 million and supporting me?
Why aren't you like your brother? He's not nearly as big a loser as you.
Yeah,
Right. You
right.
hear that shit all the time.
Actually, no, I never heard that at home. I used to hear it in school. You know, your brother was really nice when I had him.
You know, being the oldest, I never heard that, but my three brothers were compared to me and each other. Just because all your friends left you doesn't mean you're a loser.
I guess I should have said to some of those teachers when because they talk about one or both of my brothers that way. Oh, I had him, and he was always so nice and polite and was quiet in class. I should have said, yeah, and he got a C and I got an A in your fucking class. So
And
Don't they?
they're
Don't
still doing that kind of shit in school now. The two older grandkids, the younger one gets compared to his brother.
yeah, how come it never seems to be? You know, I had your brother 2 years ago, and boy, you're a welcome change. It's always negative.
Yeah, I mean, even my son got compared to his sisters, and there's 10 years difference in them.
Yeah,
10
but
and
boys
14
boys are
years.
different than girls. We just the way we are is a little different.
Oh, I know.
You know,
Well,
mannerisms and stuff like that. You may have the same as your brothers, but we're just different the way we go about certain things.
This would be a good time for that drop that I used to have in the olden days of who was it? Oh, Brick. I had him doing the line from Kindergarten Cop. Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina.
Right. And guess what? They still do. Hasn't
okay.
changed.
Yep.
Now, some people may tell you different, but it really hasn't changed.
Oh,
When you say
Lola's.
brothers, Lola, you mean you have brothers or your brothers and sisters? I don't think I ever got compared to anybody in my family. Plus, I'm the baby. They're all
Yeah.
like
Plus,
way
you
older
never.
than
Plus, you never went to school, so.
probably 80 days out of the year if I did go. Okay, Lola, yeah.
You
That's
didn't
like
even go
my
half a year.
that's like my
Shit.
niece's family. Lola, 3 boys and a baby girl.
My oldest brother was already married before I even started kindergarten.
Hmm.
Yeah, but did you actually go to the same school as them, and did you have the
No,
same
no. I went to
teachers?
school in Connecticut. Both of my oldest brothers went to school in New York City, and then
Well,
my second oldest brother went to school in Connecticut too, but he started in New York. He went through I don't know, fourth, fifth grade, whatever.
Just I think of us 5 kids. There was only a 15-year gap from oldest to youngest. That doesn't seem too bad.
Yeah, well, it's 14. Yeah, 14 years with us.
The the three the 3 boys were all 2 years. Just, it went 2 2 2. There was one. My mother had a baby that died, and I think he would have been the oldest overall.
Right. I'm sorry. What were we talking about?
Lola's brothers.
No, that's a joke. Because of the song.
Yeah. Let's be what was I talking about then?
About losing a baby. Your mother, it would
Yeah.
have been the oldest.
anybody want Mr. Nicky?
Anybody what?
Anybody want Mr. Nicky?
I,
I'm
I
I
thought
think
that's what
I
Nikki
am gonna
bleeding the
actually feed
ouch.
him.
Burn the hamburgers. I don't know why you burn the hamburgers. It's a little hard to do, but if you did it on a grill, but
No, he walked away. He walked out. How much for Mr. Mickey? You come pick him up and all his
well,
junk.
I don't want him because he misspelled beat. I don't care how good he cooks. I wouldn't be able to put up with
Oh, how much am I paying you to take him? Ha ha. Nothing. I guess you're stuck with me now. Oh, whatever.
no, Nikki wants money back for him. He's worth the value. At least he can cook people. You just tie him to the kitchen. He knows what he's gonna do once he's tied up to the bottom of the kitchen sink.
that. He wouldn't like it here because my yard wouldn't be big enough to keep him busy.
His chain has to be long enough to reach the table to set the plates and get back to the stove and the refrigerator.
Actually, speaking of the yard, he went out and put seeds in the garden and mowed the grass today.
Yeah, I need to mow, but I was busy.
That damn white boy.
Still in jail. I might end up sending him some more money this month coming. We send him money every month, just
Yeah.
in case. You never know if he needs money or not.
Yes, Lola, he mowed the whole yard, not just a quarter of it. And killing
Holy
time,
crap.
shipping and handling, I would have to pay it anyway because I have to pay for the gas in his truck.
No, shipping and handling is going to be expensive. It's getting real expensive nowadays.
Yeah.
There was a time where you could mail a baby through the mail.
Uh-huh.
Really?
I don't know if they'll allow you to mail Mr. Nicky, but I guess you could get a Uber driver to take him all the way.
Uber's even more expensive than uh
It is.
just paying for his gas.
I think we all pay for his gas.
Yeah, probably.
I think you pay for his gas. And I don't mean gasolina either.
I know, that's what I was saying.
I don't know, Lola, if they still do those. I guess they do on some things.
Yeah, I don't know about that either.
I watch like YouTube channels and they deliver cars, and when they get there, they pay cash right on the spot.
Well, they probably have to put down a deposit, huh?
Yeah, so much, and then you pay the rest when it gets there.
Yeah.
So the cars are usually bought, and they're just like transporting them or what have you.
Yeah.
Well,
Um,
without
they,
looking, I would guess that COD still exists in the post office, but with everybody having credit cards and debit cards now, mostly when you order stuff, you just pay online, when you get it. So,
actually, they still do. It's collect on delivery service now, not cash on delivery.
uh,
Um, and the amount collected may not exceed $1,000.
And if you need a penny, well, I don't know what happened to the pennies, but I guess they're gone now.
I guess there would be some advantages to that if you wanted to make sure you got the right item before you were paying out $700 or something.
Yeah.
The, the thing is, how many businesses or whatever, because where you would really want it for would be like eBay, and how many eBay people are going to do COD.
Right. Because it costs extra.
Lola, you don't want a Lambo. You have a better car than that. Let me think.
Fiori,
I'd probably go with the Lambo over the Ferrari, but
Porsche.
you gonna let him up?
Yeah.
Or you want me to let him up? There he is.
Oh,
Why you
I was
eyeballing Muckster like that, bro? What's your problem?
I was gonna I was gonna make a smart ass comment because for me,
I'm
leaning
gonna say
back all the
hello.
way. Well, could I
I'm,
finish talking?
I,
Jesus, I was halfway through a paragraph. I was gonna say leaning back, all I saw was that orange icon, and I thought it was Yuri again.
He looks like he's up to something, Spider Dog, there in that picture.
Yeah.
everything goes to shit. I come up here. What the hell's going on?
Well, it
Everybody
looks like that
relax.
dog is taking a shit right there. It's like he's pooping
Yeah.
right there. Now he's gonna poop on top of Muckster's head.
Uh, oh,
Spider dog,
God.
spider dog.
Well, that's a good entrance. Thank you very much.
The problem with the getting back to the car, they're like Ferrari or Lambo. They're just not practical cars. They're not easy cars to get in and out of. They're not really comfortable cars either.
Yeah.
I mean, they look cool and they go fast.
Which cars?
Either Ferrari or Lamborghini,
Oh, right. Yeah. Not comfortable. Yeah.
which is even worse to own in Canada because you guys have long winters. So
Yeah.
That's
Rocks and everything.
that's what I always thought. Like around here, even I can't imagine having something like that because it'd only be good like at most half the year.
yeah, well, you see a lot out in like California and
Yeah.
Florida. You see them out there all the time.
Or
You know
yeah, you
what?
get out there.
They got perfect
Uh,
weather for it.
You'd be surprised here in Calgary because we actually have a Lamborghini dealership and
Yeah,
a
yeah, no, I
Ferrari
know
dealership.
there's a guy that's on YouTube that goes from Canada, and they always give him a hard time. They always give him tickets and shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
I've
a
seen
big
that.
time car guy.
Well, and it's
Yeah,
just because like we're an oil city, right? So there's so much money here, and
Uh,
those guys want their cars. It doesn't matter what time of year it is. I mean, you
yeah,
don't see
yeah,
them
yeah.
driving around in the winter, but once the snow's gone, they're out and about. So
Yeah, I know people have them, but like I was saying, I mean, it's kind of a waste of money. You know what I mean? If you got the car, but you can't really drive it.
I know but when people have money to waste,
Yeah, they
they
don't.
waste.
Yeah, it's different when
Yeah,
you got money to throw away. You're right about
yeah.
that.
Yeah, a
it'd be
lot of these
nice if
guys
you're.
too rent them, eh? Like
Yeah,
the dealership will actually rent them for the season, kind of thing. Like you lease it for the
You
season
lease
and
it.
then
Yeah, yeah.
give it back to them at the end of the season.
be nice if you lived in like Arizona or Nevada, because it'd be a
Hmm.
year-round thing, and they've got those long straight highways you could get out there and go
Yeah,
480 miles an hour.
if I had the money and I was going to own something like that, I want to live in like Vancouver or like on the West Coast or something like that because at least it's pretty much like nice all year round. So
The problem too, Lola, is if you get a car like that, you're gonna want to drive fast. You want to try and see what the car has.
Oh
Mhm.
It
man,
can become dangerous. Um, a lot of drivers aren't trained. Like when people buy those cars, I suggest people should go to school to learn how
yeah,
to drive
absolutely.
those cars, not a
Yep.
regular car, but those
Hmm.
cars, because you see people get those cars all the time and they crash. They do not know how to handle those cars.
Or they blow the engine, man.
Yeah,
Because they don't realize the power and it's like it's a different that the clutch to ratio of the whole thing, it's completely different. My dad was used to hobby race cars. He had a 911 Carrera, and he was a part of the Porsche club, and he would go to different tracks and they just spend the weekend ripping their cars around the tracks. And these guys would come out with their Carreras and they just bought it. They they just don't know the car, and they didn't realize, like, with the engine in the back, when you're going into corners, you don't touch the brakes. Because if you do, your back end's going to come right out on you. So these guys would show up with these, I mean,
Yeah,
back then
they handle different, but that's why the
Yeah.
mid-engine cars are better.
yeah. But they'd come out with these brand new, $100,000 cars, and they'd wreck them on the track.
I think they well, a lot of the new, I think Porsches are, the motor is in the front. But they try to make these cars all mid-engine cars. They get a better balance.
Yeah.
If you want a supercar, buy a Corvette. It's a whole lot cheaper, and they're just as good as those Ferraris and Lamborghinis.
Yeah.
For the money.
I'm trying to think. What's the name of that really expensive one that starts with an M?
Mercedes?
No, not them. There's another one that's.
Oh yeah, it's
Maserati.
No, not the Maserati. It's McLaren.
Oh, McLaren.
Yeah.
McLaren. But they actually make real race cars. That's the thing.
Yeah.
And yes, Lola, I did watch that crash. That was good. He was drunk. But when you're a billionaire, you can get away with shit like that.
Who the fuck let him in?
McLaren.
Yeah, the McLaren. That's the car. The name of the car.
Yeah. Yes, pretty much. They kind of started the supercar to like roads kind of thing. I mean, you always had Lamborghinis and Ferraris, but like McLarens were like sports cars, like super sports cars, and then they were like, let's put them on the road.
They're true race cars, so you could actually just put it on the racetrack and race them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems like I always just heard of them from like really rich big time car guys,
Yeah, they've become very popular now. You got the Bugatti, also super expensive car. It's
crazy.
like 3 million plus or whatever. I don't know.
I had Bugatti. My doctor gave me a cream, cleaned it right up.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, good. Yeah.
Haha.
Bugatti's better than a Bukkake, so you get Bukkake, you're in trouble.
Yeah, you got to pay extra for it too.
Yeah.
Hello, Kelly.
So on Sundays, my niece usually comes over and stuff, and I'm kind of doing that, and then like we had the stream as well, so I didn't get to catch the show there. Nikki, how did it go?
Lola said that I did a good job. It wasn't okay. It was a show.
Okay. I'll check it out. I'll go check it out. I just
I think Lola is Mimsy.
Oh, and Kellen Time says, F you, Spider Dog, because Muckster said that's how to greet you.
Yeah, it's from his opening or something. Is that what it's from?
I heard it somewhere.
Who played it from? Was it you, Muckster? Somebody played it from.
Muckster, yeah. Muckster's the one who said, fuck you, Spider Dog.
Oh, yeah. Go fuck yourself, Spider Dog.
No, it was
yourself, Spider Dog.
It was well, fuck you, Spider Dog. Yeah. I laughed the first time I heard that in your opening.
See if I can get another one of those one day. You have to mean it, though. If I ever clip it, it has to be a real one.
Just since we're talking about that, it's got 42 views now. The Logan sit down.
Oh, does it?
Oh, that's good.
I haven't even checked. That tells you how good person I am, huh?
Well, that's I hadn't checked until just now talking about it. I thought, oh, I wonder how many people have watched it since.
Nikki's personality brings them all in.
And now that he's gotten kind of used to being on camera and stuff, I think Spider Dog talking about his time as a traveling musician would be,
Yeah.
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 Have you watched any of them to see the way we do them?
I saw some of the OMC one, Tiffany. I saw that
Okay. Yeah,
back when that one happened.
we pretty much just let the person just talk. It's not really an interview.
Yeah. No, I get it. I get it. How did Logan
But
do? Pretty good. Like, I mean, he's young.
yeah, he had like a 5 minute prepared thing that he did in church, and then we asked him questions for a while.
Okay. Yeah. He wasn't
But
too
yeah,
nervous.
I think people would be. We're trying to deflect. I think people would be interested in hearing about your musician years.
Yeah, I don't know about the music stuff. I mean, I could touch on it. It's nothing fancy. I mean, it's like, it's
Well,
not like I was famous or anything like that.
well,
It's just
99% of quote professional musicians are not, the Beatles or
Oh yeah, totally.
you
I
know.
wouldn't even call myself professional. I mean, I just think like I'm
Did you?
somebody who's played music my whole life, and I ended up getting up on stage like more times than I can count, and
Did
some
you
of it
get
was
paid?
good, and yeah, here and there, yes
Well,
and no. Like there's
then
time.
you're
My first two gigs I ever played were with my dad, and he's like musicians union, and so people have to get paid. And
Well,
yeah.
Dad pocketed that. Boom. Okay, son. This is how you learn.
Yeah, and then you're in different bands and stuff like that, and you got to play for free sometimes just to get out there, and then once I've been in a few bands that were pretty, I'll just say hot locally kind of thing, and
Yeah.
you start getting paid. It's not like you're making a ton of money, but you're getting paid and you're getting some beers that night, that kind of thing, right? So
yeah, that works too.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes.
Instead of
for
money,
little
beer.
bands.
Yeah, it kind of works out.
Yeah, exactly. So, and then like the last band I was in, well, two bands before, we were doing the CD thing, and we had a CD release, and made a shit ton of money that night. Paid for this whatever, most of the CD stuff and recording.
You have
and
to
whatever,
save it for that show. You can't tell it all here because then no one wants to hear your story, bro.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, he was saying he didn't have a story about it, and he's gone on for 5 minutes.
And you
But that's
you
probably all I got.
you don't think so, but that's just the sort of thing people would be interested in. To hear that view of it.
Let me
And
tell
you
you
could
something,
even
Spider Dog. If I was playing for beer, right, I'd have to come back and play 2 or 3 more nights for free because they'd be like, I'm sorry, y'all drank way too much beer. You're gonna have to come back and play 2 or 3 more times and not drink any more beer.
Yeah.
Just to pay us back all the beer you drink. But yeah.
Yeah, that's fun times,
Yeah.
I always,
It'd be-
I had dreams, when you're younger, you kind of have those dreams of, oh, maybe one day I'm gonna hit it here, whatever. And there were a few opportunities that I fucked up royally, but it was always just kind of fun because I grew up around it. My dad was a musician. There was always people around.
What's your
that were
dad play?
musicians.
What's he play? Guitar?
He plays. Yeah, he's a guitar singer. He's like a country guy, country dude, and I always had this a sort of a good understanding of like you're not just going to become a star because you go out there and you play music. Like that's not the way it works. It's at all, and I saw that, and I have friends who actually did go on to be in some pretty big bands, and it's a lot of hard work. Like when people see you know, when they call like Jimi Hendrix, they'll go like, oh, he was a genius, like he was just a master, he was gonna be big. And it's like, yeah, like he did his thing and he was special in his own way, but it takes work. Like Jimi Hendrix didn't just
he put a lot of time in. He did.
yeah, his whole life was around playing guitar and learning and playing, and it's like it takes so much work. You have to dedicate so much time to it. And those people that make it look effortless and like they're geniuses, they've done that. They put
Yes.
all the work in, right?
I was listening to, and Lola or whoever wrote about him drinking, Kelly. Maybe he wasn't drinking. Maybe it was just something he's just trying to make himself like a man. Look, I can drink all this and not be drunk. I have no idea. I don't watch Todd, but I was watching a real singer. I forget who it was, soul singer or whatever, and they were talking about that, right? How a lot of these, when you see people that come and they sing like a Whitney Houston, by the time she got signed, she was already a seasoned singer because she grew up in church. Like she had hours and hours and hours behind her voice to perfect her voice to be a professional. So when she came in, she was a pro. She wasn't working on her voice. She already had it. That's the thing.
Well, that's like a lot of times they'll talk about, it can be like a singer or an actor or somebody, but it's like they're an overnight success. Yeah, an overnight success. It took them 12 years to get to that night, you know.
Right. Someone has to hear them and say, hey, there's talent. That's the thing. You know, you got to be in the right place at the right time and with the right people to be, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, that's like, you know, I like to watch those, you know, America's Got Talent and those kind of shows. And a lot of times there'll be people on there that, you know, like on The Voice and that they just sound great. And they've actually been trying to be a professional for like 20 years. Yeah. And it just never works.
Yeah.
For different reasons, but yeah.
Yeah.
There, you know, you get your one-hit wonder bands and stuff like that, and it happens, but it's like 0.00001% where that ever happens, you know. Nowadays it's even less because I mean, back in the day, if you had a one-hit wonder, you would probably get to go on tour or something like that for a little bit. Nowadays, your one-hit wonder is going to get put online, and nobody's ever going to see you. Like,
it's around for a week.
Yeah.
That's like back in the really old days when all there was like radio. You know, when like the big band era and that. Yeah. Those guys could tour for a couple of years with the same playlist because people didn't hear them.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it was different. Like
right. It wasn't radio. It wasn't like it was everywhere, but it's not like it is today. You could just go listen to actual music that you like or whatever. But you know, also with artists, like they would take you, and if they liked you a lot, they would go get the best producers and writers. And you'd get a real good album out of it. Not all the time, but sometimes. You know, it would work just perfect.
Yeah, the industry is so bloody dirty.
It is.
It's so cutthroat, and it's even today it's different than it was 20 years ago.
And you have to sell out. That's one of the things too. To actually, you know, you got to become a slave, man. You really do, man.
If you want that big thing, like you want to be on the big stages and the big arenas
Taylor Swift or something like that type of artist, you got to sell out, bro. You have to.
Big time. But you know, there are ways to do stuff. Like there's lots of bands and stuff nowadays that are just making it big on the internet via YouTube and stuff. And you know, they're getting picked up and playing shows and doing, you know, small tours and stuff like that. Like it happens. You just have to realize that it's, you know, the road is hard. Like it takes a lot out of you. And the few small little tours I did, like that were in bands, and like that's literally like the lowest way of doing, like old school low way of doing it. It's like there's no money, you're eating bad food, you're getting drunk every night. It's like by the end of it, you're not feeling good about anything. But it was still fun. It's still an experience. You get to go out, play music, meet some people, have some crazy experiences with your buds, learn how to hate each other. That's what happens. That's why bands break up. The more time you spend together outside of creating with your band, that's where you start to hate each other.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're with someone all the time like that, you can.
Yeah. When you're creating art, when you're actually doing the music part, that's where you're like, yeah, you're clicking and you're coming together and you're both feeling it. The whole band's feeling it and you're excited about the thing you're creating. But all that in between stuff, politics and everything, that's what kills it.
Well, I notice what happens a lot of times with bands too. It's like you have a band, you have the Mucksters, and then once it becomes like Ariel and the Mucksters, because usually the lead singer or whatever kind of breaks out, then that kind of changes it too, because all of a sudden
Right.
everybody else is like background, and
Yeah.
you started off as a team, and
Then it's no longer.
This is why I'm a solo artist and I stopped dressing up, killing, because of the women. Couldn't keep them off me. At least one. I'm trying to get her off me, but she won't leave me alone.
Well, one of the last bands I was in, I was a little bit, me and my buddy he's like 2 years younger than me, but so we were the oldest, but I was the oldest in the band, and I, had years of experience my whole life with music and whatever. And the drummer in the band was younger. He's the youngest, and he had dreams, big dreams. And it's just hard to, like, you don't want to crush somebody's dreams. And like, we were all into it. We were all doing it. And it's like, whatever came. But he wanted, like, this was going to be it. This is it. We're going to be big. And it's like, you got to calm down, man, because we're probably not going to be that big. Right. And it created a rift. Like it was just, he felt like, when you got a really
good sound, you know what I'm saying? When you got it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And people will let you know. Everyone will let you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of good rock bands out there that I've heard. Not great, just good. But like, then you hear some bands, you're like, holy shit, these guys are really talented, man.
Yeah.
They can sing, they can play, they got it all. They got the looks,
Yeah. Sometimes it's like literally talent, and then sometimes it's like a good shtick can do it. Sometimes you can have a band that's like, they're maybe not the most talented in the world, but they just got a feel or a sound or a shtick to them that's like,
right.
It works, it clicks, right?
Grateful Dead.
Who did you say?
Grateful Dead.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say Kurt Cobain. Like, I mean, you never would have really thought he would end up being what he was, but he hit at the right time with the right generation. He wasn't a spectacular guitar player or anything like that. He didn't have a spectacular singing voice, but it just worked for the time, and it became what it is,
Hey.
No one expected him to be dead. Is that what you were saying? No, I know. I get what you were saying.
I don't really know much about them.
Look at
Who's
Bob
them?
Dylan.
Yeah, I can't stand Bob Dylan's voice.
Yeah, he got a horrible voice. He does got a couple good songs, but
yeah, he's got some good songs as a thing. But most of the time I'm just like, oh god, just And some people just love him to death, and that's great,
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, it's not for everyone.
Yeah, I don't shit. Even if I don't like a band or whatever, I try not to shit on musicians really, because
listen, if you're good, you're good. Man. Yeah, that's it.
And people pay to see you. People pay to see you, and nobody's paying to see me. So way to go! Like, you're winning.
Well, that's what I always, when it always happens when somebody gets really big, and then you get all these people saying, they're overrated, they're crap. It's like, like Taylor Swift. She sucks. It's like, yeah, but who are you when there's a billion people that are disagreeing with you?
Right.
You
Yeah,
know?
yeah, exactly. And she's winning. Like it doesn't matter whether I like her music or not. For all intents and purposes, for what she's trying to do, she wins. So good for her. I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, I gotta remind my wife all the time shit like that. And we're like, well, you
Mhm.
don't have to like them, but everybody else likes them, so I don't know what you're complaining about.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's she's the right thing for the right people at the right time right now. So it is what it is. And it's like people. It's like I said, it's hard work. Like yeah, she's lucky. She gets to do all kinds of things, and she has more money than she needs. But doing that night after night with your voice and like the costuming and the dancing and that's not easy,
Yeah.
man. Like it's hard work.
I don't know
And
what.
I mean, it's not as hard as like working construction day in and day out for 12 hours and like that kind of hard work. But it's its own kind of hard work. Like
Oh,
I'd
you
like
know,
to see some other people do it.
another thing that would be, I mean, you know, it's hard to feel sorry for people that really make it big. But
Say Jim.
imagine being like Billy Joel, Now he's been around now for like 50 years.
Yeah.
But, so 50 years ago you came up with a song, and 50 years later every time you sit down people are yelling, "Piano Man! Piano
Yeah,
Man!" Like,
yeah, yeah.
I've played this fucking song 10 million times.
Yeah, that's the way it goes, though. I mean, that's the thing about having hits, and then you had your time, and then it goes away, and that's all people want to hear anymore. You know?
I don't know what hillbilly killing over there is talking about. Rock on, but
We're having our own conversation in chat. It's okay.
yeah, I see that. That's one thing I can say about Prince. He never liked going back and playing his old music. He's like,
Yeah, that guy
I
is.
do a concert. Everybody's always asking me to play all the old songs. I'm not doing the old songs. They're getting all the new shit.
Yeah, he's
And
a different kind of breed
Yeah,
of
yeah.
musician.
he also, and I, you would have a better opinion of this than me, but it seems to, I mean, he could play that fucking guitar. It's
Oh, he
like,
Oh,
played.
he was
He played everything, bro.
unbelievable.
He
Yeah,
played all
yeah,
the
he was
instruments.
unbelievable instrumentalist. Like studio recorder, anything. The guy could sit down and write songs. Like I saw
Yeah,
him in an interview once where he was saying in his vault, like where he keeps all his music, sort of thing, like
yeah,
whether it's a vault or not. But he was just saying in his vault of music, he's like, I could put out an album every 6 months for the rest of my life if I wanted, with all the music I have just sitting there. And this was
yeah.
before he was dead, obviously, but it's just like he was that type of musical genius. I mean, he wrote there's so many songs for other bands
for
that a
other
lot of
people,
people
Yeah.
right,
don't.
right. Yeah, he was a
Yeah,
writer. Yeah,
yeah,
but yeah, Muckster, he would record the drums, the guitars,
yep.
the whatever you call that,
Keyboards.
the keyboards, all
Keys.
that shit himself, and then put the whole album together. That's how he did
hmm
it. It was all him.
And then he'd bring in whatever musicians he had at the time,
Right.
and
Yeah.
they'd
He
go
had
go
different
on
groups
tour.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. The Power Generation and different groups or whatever. But
Yep.
yeah, he's unbelievable. A different type of breed. They only come along
Those
every once in a while.
those artists are the greats, right? They're because they're real
Yeah,
performers, and they're going to give
yeah.
you a good show when you go see them. You're not only
hmm
seeing a singer, you're going to see a guy that's a performer, a true performer, an artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the whole package, in one
Like
person.
great artists are like James Brown would put on a great show. Those people don't exist anymore. They're very few, man.
Yeah, no, totally.
Yeah, Michael Jackson, people like that, man. Just talented.
hmm
You don't have to like
I
their
just,
music, but you gotta know that they were great.
really, I guess, you know, bringing her up again, like right now, the one I can think of that would be a great performer would be Taylor Swift. I mean,
Oh yeah, she's one of the top. Yeah.
she packs the stadiums because she puts on a show.
Mm-hmm.
Nutty likes Bruno. Bruno likes I think he's coming out with a new album.
Well,
Nerdy. I think he was working on something new.
don't you? Okay, so I'm thinking like to take those two, Taylor and Bruno. Bruno is like a good songwriter and he's a good singer and all that, but he doesn't do the. I mean, he performs the music, but not like a performance like Taylor Swift or somebody like that.
Well,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
yeah, he did a Super Bowl one time. You can go see him in the Super Bowl. He did.
He's just
I don't
he
know.
doesn't
I don't
do
know
like
much about him. I don't know much about Bruno. I know some of his songs, but not all of them.
yeah,
Yeah.
his shows aren't like a Taylor Swift show though. Like, you know,
Yeah.
he'll perform and stuff, but I mean Taylor Swift is putting on like it's practically like a theatrical performance, the whole thing, you
Yeah.
know, like because there's just so much going on, costume changes and all that stuff, right?
And that's
Like
why she's
Beyonce.
on top. That's why people like that shit, bro.
Yeah, well,
here's-
you're getting your
But
money's
it's work
worth, I
though.
guess.
You know she has to actually give up her life to do all this shit. You know it takes a lot.
It's hard.
Here's a question for you, and this is a serious question because I never really listened to them very much. Do you think Kiss would have been as big as they were without the makeup?
Nope.
Yes.
Well, they're not a great, super great rock band to me. They got some good songs. I think they still would have been successful, but that's part of that gimmick that Spider Dog was talking about. That was their thing. You know what I'm saying?
I think they may have still had some level of success, but it wouldn't have been the phenomenon that it was without the makeup.
Kind of
I
what.
mean, because a lot of their songs are really simple rock riffs. Like they're not that complicated. Like, and not that matters. Like simple rock riffs can do it. Like I think they still would have been successful. Like they were coming out of Detroit at the right time and everything. But
I thought when I was a kid, I thought they were
phenomenon.
cool. You know, they had some good songs. I didn't think they were the greatest though. You know, as far as their music, but they had some good songs. You know, everybody wanted to paint their face for Halloween and be like them.
Are you a big Kiss fan, Nikki?
I grew up listening to the Kiss, so
Yeah, my brother was a huge
fan.
My
I hate when people brag about growing up. Just rub it in. Rub it in. You grew up. Nikki grew up. That's nice.
Hey, I grew up. I never said I was mature.
I'll tell you another one, someone I love, but I think his costumes and performance also made him bigger. Was Bowie.
Oh,
Bowie.
Yeah, Bowie's unbelievable.
Well, Liberace was something else.
He's another one. He's another alien.
Liberace was one of those guys that, like, years later, because of the generation that he was and stuff, it's like, how did we not know he was gay?
Yeah, right. Right. It was like a different time where it was just like, well, he's just flamboyant and like, but yeah, come on.
Or Elton John was another one. You know, it's like, so we didn't figure that out when he was wearing the makeup and the glittery stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I just found out that Boy George was gay, but I didn't know.
He is.
I remember when he first came out, and shit, that whole group was good, bro. Culture Club.
Oh yeah,
and the bass line.
They had a whole bunch of good songs.
Yeah,
they had like that Euro, like English, like reggae.
Yeah, it was
kind
different,
of
man.
Bass
It was
lines.
different.
It was great. Yeah.
We're like, what the hell? I remember just coming home from school. We wanted to just, is this a guy or a girl? What the? And why
yeah.
like this?
Yeah, we're used to it.
You would never see that shit on TV. That was wild, man.
Yeah.
He toured Japan as a nun.
Did he?
Oh, nice.
The thing is, he can sing. He's got a good voice, man.
Yeah.
Well,
Funny,
and
a
then
lot of it's
you had Wham, and they were like all the girls' heartthrobs, and it's like,
yeah.
Yeah.
well,
Yeah, like
Yeah.
George Michael's got a
oopsie.
great voice, man. That's the thing. It doesn't matter if you got a great voice. You got a great voice, man. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no, completely. Michael Jackson was unbelievable.
It's interesting sometimes when there's someone that they're just known for like hard rock, and then if you ever hear them do something like a cappella or something, or like they'll do a duet with somebody and it's like, holy shit, he actually has a good voice. He's not just screaming into a microphone.
Yeah. I saw I forget his name, the singer to Offspring, the like sort of punk rock band or whatever. They got pretty big in the 90s. He started touring with the Beach Boys, and I saw him doing Wouldn't It Be Nice in a cappella, like backstage with the Beach Boys doing it with him. And he's just like, he's got a great voice. He sounds like Brian Wilson when he does it. It's like
Mm.
really good.
Well, they need somebody like that because Brian Wilson
Yeah.
stopped touring and he just sat home and he wrote the songs and produced them and stuff, but then he wouldn't go out on tour anymore.
Why
Yeah.
not? Was he one of those like scared to go out people, or was he just on drugs or something?
Oh, he was.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, I was just gonna say he had mental illness, and so he was
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
self-medicating
because some
quite a bit.
people, they have that like they can't leave their home. They feel only safe in their home for some reason. That's
Yeah,
why I
Yeah,
was
of
he
course.
wondering.
just he struggled, and so he fell into drugs and alcohol, and then he got out of the drugs and alcohol afterwards, but his mental illness is pretty
Yeah,
bad. So
Yeah, but then, his daughters and Mackenzie Phillips' sisters,
yeah,
Wilson
Yeah.
Phillips, it's like,
yep,
they all grew up, quote unquote, in the business.
yep,
And you see, they didn't go very far.
yeah,
No, they
no,
were hot for a while.
yeah.
big
Hmm.
hit, yeah.
And what was the other girl's name? Was it Mackenzie?
No, it wasn't Mackenzie.
What's the girl from
Mackenzie
TV?
would have been their aunt, right? Or
Who's the girl on TV? The
that
one day
was
at a time.
Mackenzie.
That's Mackenzie.
That was Mackenzie,
Okay.
yeah. And
And
she
she
got
died
into
from
drugs
drugs,
and
right?
stuff.
Didn't she die
Yeah,
from overdosing?
yeah, yep. Yeah, she was John and oh God, what was her name?
Michelle of the Mamas and the
Michelle.
Papas.
Michelle, yeah.
Right,
All
yeah,
I could
right.
think of was Mackenzie then. Yeah, John and
Now,
Michelle.
did she ever sing or no? Did she ever sing with her parents or?
No.
I didn't think so.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't
Actually,
think I ever heard
Mackenzie
her.
was China's sister because it was
Okay, that's
China
what okay.
Phillips and Carney and Wendy Wilson.
Yeah, that's right. Okay.
Which one was China? The redheaded girl or whatever?
No, the blonde.
Blonde.
Oh, okay.
Blonde, yeah.
Yeah, they did good harmonies.
Mm-hmm. They sounded good.
Yeah.
Someday somebody's gonna fly or whatever. I don't know how the song goes. However
Yeah,
it goes.
Break your
that's
heart.
it.
I can hear it in my head, but I don't
Take
remember
Yeah.
you
all the words to
away.
it. But
Same
yeah,
here, same here.
it's
I
one of
think
those
Someday
songs that you
somebody's
hear it
gonna
and then
take
it's like
you
stuck in your
away.
brain.
So hold on for one more day or something. So
Yeah.
hold on
Hold
for
on.
one more
Yeah.
day. Yeah, yeah.
I think Carney still like does stuff, but I mean she's not big anymore, but she appears here and there.
Oh, someday somebody's gonna turn around and make you
Yeah,
cry.
Make you
yeah,
cry. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that to that girl. Sorry, girl. That's what she told me.
Okay, yeah, Lola says Carney does cruises and stuff.
Oh, cool.
Mhm. That's good money.
Yeah, that'd probably be a pretty good gig, you know.
They
You
are.
do like probably 3 performances a day or whatever. And then you're on a cruise.
Yeah, it depends on what you're like. If you're a main attraction, you might just only have to do like 1 to 2 performances a day, and then there's all these sort of other under kind of bands that are doing more performances throughout the
Right.
day. But yeah, my dad was he was looking into it at one time. He was gonna do it, but whatever, just life didn't work out for that type thing. And but
Yeah,
yeah,
I think
it's good money, but it's like you're stuck on a ship forever.
right. I think Spider Dog, they have like their certain singers that actually work for the cruise, for the cruise
Hmm.
company, and then you have like Carney, like they'll get a special guest singer to come in.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
do a little contract or something,
Yeah.
but
yeah,
they don't really work for the carnival, whatever
yeah,
carnival or whoever it is. But
totally. Yeah,
yeah, so those other people, they're always performing. It's a job.
yeah. I've been on a cruise. I went on a cruise once.
Yeah.
It was pretty fun. I mean, it was a gift from my wife's parents. Like they basically brought all of us, like the kids and everything, on this cruise and through the Caribbean. And I had never planned to go on a cruise. I was like, I don't know, just is for old people or something like that. But I don't know. And we were like, I guess I was in my would have been late 30s, 38 or something like that. And I don't know, we had fun. I drank a lot, played at the casino, laid in the sun, got to see all the islands, and I don't know, it was pretty fun. I don't think I'd do it myself, like to go on a cruise, like actually pay
Yeah.
for it, but because it was free, it was like, I don't know, had a good time.
It all depends. Like say if they take me to Alaska, I might go on one of those cruises, but it all depends.
Mhm.
The guy that used to be postmaster in town, um, he, him and his wife went on cruises like every year, and he'd done, the Caribbean, of course, the Mediterranean, and he said his favorite was Alaska.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's what my mother-in-law said too. She went every year. She went on a cruise every year, in her like
You
after
guys, you
my
guys remember
father-in-law died.
there was a time where people were dying. I'm not talking about the Legionnaire's disease. I'm talking about like people were mysteriously either falling or thrown off of those boats or fell from one deck to another and got killed. That shit was happening for a while there.
Mm. It's crazy business. I mean, what blew me away is that like when you get on the boat, it's all fresh and it's clean and the whole type thing, and then you're on it for 7 days. Well, we were, and then we get back to dock, and that day that you're getting off, watching the crew run around and make everything look like it's fresh and clean again.
No,
Yeah, that's
It
crazy.
makes
Huh?
you realize. It makes
A
you
lot of
realize
work.
how it's a lot of work, and it's like a lot of dress up as well.
Right.
Like you realize, like, well, you could probably scrub that down a little bit more, but they make it look good, and that's it. So it's
Yeah, they keep the boat is always moving. It doesn't stay docked for too long.
no,
Yeah.
totally.
Especially when they're unloading, they're gonna reload and they're
Oh
gonna get
yes.
whatever they need for foods and their stuff, and then they're gonna get the people in there.
Yeah, as they were unloading us off, they were putting like they were starting to load the new people on. So it's sort of like they have it all set up that you're heading out one way and the other people are coming in the other way. So that boat's going back out for another 7 days or whatever it is.
Could you imagine a cruise with all the YouTube personalities?
Oh man, that'd be insane. I don't know if I'd want to do that.
I think it would end up pretty much the way YouTube is, where it'd be like there'd be 250 people, but we'd all be in our little groups of 5 or 6.
Yeah. Gossiping about the others, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh
but then
God, yeah.
there's those of us who, do actually go like from I guess, group to group.
It's not might, Lola. Someone will.
Yeah,
Yeah.
someone will.
Yes, allegedly, they will go overboard.
In Minecraft.
There'll be breakups and people fall in love and
A new phone. Who dis? Hi, Jimbo.
That'd be funny. You have a video of everybody getting on, and you see all these couples walking up, the ramp, holding hands in hand, and at the end of the cruise, you film them again coming off, and it'd be different couples.
yeah. Wow, what's her face? Izzy and them. They pretty much tried it with Vegas and
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
turned
that
into a
worked. That worked out well, didn't it?
yeah, it worked out real well.
No, you're not allowed guns on a cruise.
Well, you can, but you're not supposed to have them. You can do anything. And believe me, they got guns.
Oh, I know.
They also have
Oh,
a
yeah.
jail in there and all that too.
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah,
They
it's
don't play
called
around.
frig.
They do not play around. They're set up for all different situations.
Divorce attorneys should set up shop at the ship's exit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they still do transatlantic cruises?
Oh, I'm
Um,
sure they do.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
they probably do.
Transit.
I guess they must, but I don't know.
Yeah, transatlantic cruises. 15 plus days of travel.
See,
Royal
now,
Caribbean does them.
I tried to be liberal. I don't know. I'd feel weird spending that much time. That's 2 weeks surrounded by a bunch of trans people.
Yeah, you might end up liking it, and then you come off the boat looking like one of them, and then you're gonna make everything weird over here.
Or you'd have to be like Crocodile Dundee walking around, checking everybody.
Yeah, that's not a Sheila.
Hello, Jeff.
The first night, well, I should say, the first day on the boat was, I didn't have like heavy sickness or anything like that, but it was like it took a little time to get used to, even though
Yeah.
you're on the, it's just that constant rocking kind of motion, and it's so, because the boat's so big, it's not heavy, it's light, but it's just enough that you're just kind of like, whoa, hey, whoa. Then you're drinking and stuff like that, right? So it's like it's not helping.
Yeah, drinking
Yeah,
on
and
water. Drinking on water is different when you're on a boat, even a ship, compared to land.
Yeah,
The intoxication is a lot higher for some reason.
yeah.
Well, because you're not sitting still, you're actually moving, and
Mhm.
it helps.
Yeah, that's one thing I never did was actually like drink on my boat.
Mm.
Plus,
And I remember
I would get pulled over all the time by somebody.
when I
Mm.
when I used to watch the crab fisherman Deadliest Catch.
Yep.
And a bunch of those boats were like family things. They'd been handed down, and then one, it was like I think 3 brothers on it, but the one brother, I mean, he was like 30 years old now, but he'd started going out with his dad when he was 14. And he still, every time he went out the first 2-3 days, he was throwing up over the side, even after all that time of doing it.
Yeah, those guys are crazy. I don't like. That's dangerous work.
I know when you see them in those with the ice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard work, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah,
why those
because
guys, they can go out and work. What is it? So many months, and then they can take the whole summer off or whatever it is. Whatever, I don't know what their season is, but then they
Yeah,
can
it's seasonal
be
work.
off
Yeah.
for the winter or what have you. they just live off that money. They make so much damn money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
and a
if they
lot of
have a
times
good
when they're
season, if they don't have a good season, they ain't making shit.
Hmm.
a lot of times when they're hauling the traps in, I mean they go like 14, 18 hours straight,
Yeah,
just hauling that stuff up and sorting them, and yeah,
stacking them, baiting them, doing all that shit, man. It's hard work, man. One little slip and oops, I'm in the ocean.
Yeah, you gotta be.
You
You gotta
got
know what you're
seconds
doing.
to live because you freeze your balls off, you're dead.
And everybody's looking out for each other. Like if
Yeah,
one guy messes up, you can screw up everything for everybody. And yeah.
yeah. Oh, you know the other thing about it too, when you say people looking out for each other, you can have like two boats where the people absolutely hate each other. You
Mm.
know, they'll when they're in town, they're you know having fisticuffs, as we say in the biz in the bars, and but when they're out there on the water, if someone sends out a mayday or whatever, they drop everything and they go. You know,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You have to. That's
Oh
the law,
yeah,
bro. That's what the.
yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
Those are the rules.
you want people to do it for you if it happens
Right.
to you,
yeah,
right? Regardless of
I've
how you
I've
feel.
I've gotten pissed and I've been out fishing and then I'm like, son of a bitch, now I'm gonna have to tow this guy back. This happened to me. It's ruined my whole day, but you got to do it, man. You can't leave people out there stranded.
yeah. I was trying to remember. I think because I get some of the stories. It's been because those shows when Captain Phil was still alive, and that was a few years ago. I think he's the one that when he was in school, the one teacher told him he was never going to amount to anything,
Mm.
and a few years later, he bought her house.
Oh wow, yeah, nice.
Yeah, I
That's
had
the
a
way to do
teacher
it.
say that to me one time in front of one of my family members, and almost didn't work out good for that teacher that day. And
Yeah,
we was out shopping. One of my family members happens to be a white lady, so there you go. She was acting ghetto. She was like, "Are you talking about my nephew?" She got all up in her face. I was like, "Yeah, don't worry about her. She's a bitch," like I told her.
He is a bitch.
well, that's like we were talking the other day. I forget was that me and you were talking about with Logan where he stopped the school bus when the bus driver got the bloody nose,
Mm-hmm.
and then the principal yelled at him about it. Uh, I was like, can you imagine if that was like your kid, or I know if that'd been like my nephew, that principal definitely would have heard from me.
Yeah,
Oh, not only would that principal have heard from me, but I would have gone to the school board
Yeah,
and let them know exactly what I thought of that principal.
you bleepity bleep 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 bleep.
Mm-hmm. It would have been one of those that Spider Dog would have loved to hear.
Yeah, damn right.
well, now see, in my case, if it had happened at that right period of time, I'd walk into the school board meeting, they'd be like, "Oh God, what's he here about now?"
Well, Mr. Nicky had that uh, type of thing whenever he went into the high school office about his boys. They were like, "Oh
Yeah.
God, which teacher's going to be shaking in their boots now?" Yes, I would have gone to the local paper.
Well, Carrie did say they contacted the one news station or something, and they weren't interested in it.
Mhm.
But yeah, I think a letter to the editor would have been good too. Oh well.
It's funny
But
you
yeah,
say
there's a lot of
people even read those things nowadays.
yeah, a lot of stupid teachers and that out there that well, like I know several years ago because the kids now, like got his own kids. But my one friend, his nephew, punched a kid in school because the kid was a bully and was picking on a little kid. And so this kid went over and kind of settled things, and the nephew got in trouble for it. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
man, if that was my kid.
Yeah. I was that type of person. Like, if somebody bigger, older was picking on like smaller people,
Yeah.
I can't stand that. I can't at all. We had a buddy that was a grade younger than us, um, in high school, and yeah, there was just typical high school drama going on, and there was this big guy, and he was a little dude. He was a little skateboarder guy, and then this other big dude, kind of jock guy, was just on him all the time, and I was just like, focus on me, man. I just took all the heat off of him and put it onto me, because it was just like, okay, big hot shot. Like, I'm not a big guy or anything like that, and I don't like to fight. I don't want to get punched or anything like that. But it's just pick on somebody a little bit bigger. Come on.
That's why you stab him, Spider Dog. That's what you
Yeah,
do.
exactly. Yeah.
Shank his ass.
Yeah.
with a school straw or something. I don't know. Poke
Yeah,
the eye
yeah,
out. I don't
yeah.
know, man.
Homemade shank. Yeah, for sure.
When me as a well, we'll say like elementary school, we all picked on each other. Yeah, there was bullies out there. I
Yeah,
could
for
say I
sure.
probably
There's
bullied
that.
some kids. But like we all talked like we were poor kids, and we would like talk shit on each other, our clothes and our shoes, and
Oh,
your
yeah.
mama this and your mama that. We did all that shit, bro. But we had fun with it though.
Yeah.
You know, something I thought back on years later, like with elementary school. I remember when we first moved down into the big city, from these suburbs. Uh, they, and then I switched elementary schools, and it was like I think fourth grade is when moved up to the other school, and I can remember like some kids like saying, "Oh, there was like a couple of kids, oh, you don't want to go near them. They have cooties, and there was like these
Yeah.
Right.
outcast kids." And I remember thinking years later, I wish I'd at the time had the balls and
Wherewithal.
the intelligence to like walk over and go, "Hey, how you doing? My name's Dan." Because I mean, it was
Mm-hmm.
why they pick out certain kids to
Yeah.
alienate like that. And I always thought, you know what? If somebody like me had done that, it could have like changed
Change
that
things.
kid's whole school experience. Because then other kids would be like, "Oh, okay, well, if he's over there talking to
Yeah.
them, maybe I can too."
Mm-hmm.
That's one thing
Yeah.
I could say. I think I would hang out with anyone in school. It really didn't matter who it was, boys, girls, different groups.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was kind of
Um,
the same
if
way.
I
I mean,
liked you, I'd talk to you. It was,
I was
yeah,
I was
exactly.
like that by the time I got to high school. I just
Mm-hmm.
went with anybody. But yeah,
I
Yeah,
was the
you have to
same
grow up
way.
a bit.
I mean, I was a quote unquote band geek, but you could
oh
find me
God,
out in the smoking area with, the stoners and, of course, the cheerleaders and the jocks and everything. But, I didn't, even the choir people, I didn't just stay in my group.
Nikki would have been my friend in high school, most definitely.
yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't a jock, that's for sure. I hate
Oh come
sports.
on, tell us
I
about your days. Tell us
I
about
played
your days with
hockey.
beach volleyball.
Yeah, exactly. I played hockey, but there was no hockey at school. It was just like I was
Whoa, whoa,
floating around
whoa!
my
What kind
own.
of Canadian? What are
Hon-
we talking about?
Honest to God, I'm not making a joke. I assumed every Canadian high school had a hockey
That's
team.
right.
They don't.
I
Well, they probably do, but high school for sure, maybe. But the elementary and stuff doesn't. But
That'd
I
be
didn't play
that'd
hockey
be
at
like
school.
if that'd be like if somebody told me, they lived in California or Washington or anywhere in the U.S. and they go, "Oh yeah, we didn't have basketball." It'd be like, Well, did you go to an art school or what? What were
Yeah.
Right.
you know?
Yeah, no, in there was a hockey team in high school for sure. The Lancers. That's what we were.
Shit, let me tell you, we had golf when I was in high school. We
Yeah, we
had
had golf.
volleyball.
Yeah.
We had field hockey. We had indoor soccer. We had outdoor soccer, baseball team,
Yeah,
softball
yeah.
team. We had a swimming team. We had a diving team. We had gymnastics team. Before me, they actually had a boxing in high school.
Oh wow, yeah.
Wrestling. Good Lord, you name it, they had it.
Yeah.
We
Uh,
we had
we didn't
we
have
had
the hockey, but it was in my area. Yes, it was.
we had golf, but other than that, we just had the basics: base baseball, football, basketball, wrestling,
We had an
soft,
archery team.
softball for the girls. And that was
Yeah,
about
we
it.
had archery. We had the rifle club. Um, and we shot inside, folks. No one got killed. We had a thing downstairs where they could shoot.
I when I
Tennis team.
when I hear people say about that they had rifle club or
Yeah,
whatever, I'm always surprised we didn't because everybody around here has rifles, you know.
and you know who was big in the rifle clubs? A lot of the girls, man. The girls were good at
Yeah.
that.
I might have told you before I was telling somebody when I first went to college. I know I brought up college, but the first Thanksgiving, I remember like on Wednesday, the teacher saying, okay, now when we come back Monday, and I was like, what do you mean come back Monday? We don't have Monday and Tuesday off? Because Monday and Tuesday after Thanksgiving's like a national holiday around here. That's the first 2 days of deer season.
Yeah.
And I was just like, it was just like culture shock. It's like Monday, we're not closing on Monday? I thought everybody closed on Mondays.
Right. You got to close for muzzle load. You got to close for crossbow, for all that shit, bro.
Now they didn't close for muzzleloader or doe season, just the first 2 days of buck. I mean, there were unofficial closings when we all said, instead of going to school tomorrow, let's
Right.
go out and do some small game hunting.
Yeah. And see, when I was in school, it wasn't a big deal for, everybody to go like dove hunting before school, put their shotguns in the, headache rack and drive their truck right to school and park it in the
Yeah, I
parking
was
lot.
Oh
gonna.
yeah,
That's what I was
yep.
gonna say, Nikki. There was probably cars in the parking lot with guns in the back, and
Oh yeah.
just like my job. But recently, where I used to work at, they put up the signs, no guns. But I can guarantee you, 80% of those cars have a gun underneath its seat.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I remember used to be every pickup truck around here had a gun rack in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here we have those boxes for the dogs. You see those in the back of the trucks all the time.
Mm-hmm. For the tracking dogs.
Yeah,
hunting
for the
dogs.
tracking dogs. Yep.
Yep.
I don't
Now,
know
and
about
see,
other
like
places. I was going to
the
say
high
around here
school,
you could only use dogs for small game. You couldn't use them for deer or anything like that.
Well, they use them here for bear. I don't know what else they use them for. That's all I know is they train them for bears. What did you say, Nikki? High school what?
the high school that the kids go to, that my daughters went to, that my son went to, even though the graduating class is like 70 kids, they have trap shooting as a team sport.
Oh,
Yeah, we've got the football, the baseball, the softball, the basketball, volleyball, archery, trap shooting. It's like, and golf. It's like, okay, so one kid, most of the time the kids that are on the football team are the same ones that are on the baseball team and the basketball team.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lola.
Yeah,
We have
like
a lot of bears out here, Lola. We got a lot of black bears.
a lot of
It's not unusual. Like I've walked out of my house and actually had a bear behind me, just walking behind me.
lot of our guys went from football right into wrestling. Like football season ended about 2 weeks into the wrestling season, and then yeah, a lot of them were baseball too. We just didn't hang out with those band geeks.
Well, you know,
Well, actually, I'd say that as a joke because a lot of the guys, that played football and that would do plays. There wasn't like, oh, drama geeks or anything.
right.
I I only went out for the play one time in high school and ended up getting canceled because the teacher um, went on medical leave.
What play was it, Muckster? You remember?
Lil Abner.
Oh, okay.
Now, I did several in college. But, yeah, I remember we were into rehearsals for it and that, and it was like, oh, we're not doing it.
That sucks.
Actually, I ended up doing that because they actually came recruiting, like from football players, because there was a like a before and after thing in it
Hmm.
where I forget now. I think it was like little skinny guys would go through this machine and come out like as big muscular guys, and so they needed football players for like the afters.
Red Sox and the Yankees are playing. That's one
Yeah,
thing I need to
Lola.
do. I have stage fright. When I was in school, I could never go up there and talk in front of people.
Yeah, Lola. That it is.
I have stage fright, like or had when I was a kid, anyways, where like talking or something like that, like public speaking,
Right.
that was like, no thanks. But if it was performing of some sort, I felt better.
Well, one of the weird things about me is I'm basically an introvert. I don't like big parties with people I don't know and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But for some reason, I could get up in front of a couple of hundred people and talk, or,
Mm-hmm.
or I could do plays without getting nervous.
Yep.
It was kind of strange. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
I think I
like
mentioned.
it would make sense with like plays because you're a different character. But
Mhm.
it even worked for me with public speaking. I could go up there and yeah.
Yeah, you just found your spot and go for it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why it was different. I mean, it's probably it's not really the same today. I mean, I'm making an ass of myself online, like kind of
Yeah.
public speaking, you know what?
But it's
But
still public speaking, even though you think it's not. It's just
yeah,
that your audience isn't staring at you and you're not
yeah,
having to imagine them
Yeah.
in their
right.
underwear.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
But
I
I've
think
been on
I
stage. Don't think I haven't been on in like plays and stuff. It's just not my thing though. I didn't have major roles.
yeah.
You should be on stage. In fact, there's one leaving town in 10 minutes. But
I might have mentioned it before, but I used to like I had really bad anxiety in crowds and stuff like that. Like I mean, I could mask my anxiety and be around people and stuff like that. So Spider Dog likes to perform in front of people, eh?
You couldn't do cocaine then, Spider Dog, because then that would really freak you out.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't get me wrong. I've never done drugs, folks, but I've hung around with plenty of drug addicts, and
Yeah.
these dudes would get high, and they were like, "Let's go, let's go." I'm like, "We just got here." Nah, man, they're staring at us. I'm like, "This is what you get high for?"
Yeah, I could mask my anxiety, but I hated it. Like, so
Yeah,
playing shows like in a band, before and afterwards were the worst. Was the worst part for me. Once I was on stage, it was like I felt comfortable. It was like I'm in my zone. I'm
right.
doing the thing, but having to mingle and like hang out and the whole thing, I'm just like, oh god, I'm hating this. It was all just my own stupid shit in my head, but yeah, here's what it is.
No, I don't mind mingling as long as there's women there.
Yeah, and all you got to do is bat your pretty brown
That's
eyes
right.
at them.
Just gotta, hey, look up here, not down there. Gotcha,
Uh
bitch.
oh.
I just noticed this. I didn't listen to it, but it's Mr. Phil. So I assume it's probably good. Old McToddy had a farm.
Had a homestead.
Is that okay? Yeah. Hit the like button. Ooh.
Old MacDotty had a homestead, E-I-E-I-O. 0.3 acres and his black neighbor Fred, always peeking over fences at everything he's got. It's not a real farm, just a residential plot. Old MacDotty had a homestead, E-I-E-I-O. And on that homestead he had some chickens, E-I-E-I-O. With a cluck cluck here and a cluck cluck there, here a cluck, there a cluck, everywhere a cluck cluck. Old McToddy had a homestead, E-I-E-I-O. He had no horse and he had no mule, E-I-E-I-O. But his wife is strong and hauls that heavy feed. With a heft heft here and a grunt grunt there, here a sack, everywhere the chickens be. Old McToddy had a homestead, E-I-E-I-O. And on that homestead he had some honeybees, E-I-E-I-O. With a buzz buzz here and a buzz buzz there, here a buzz, there a buzz, everywhere a buzz buzz. Old McToddy had a homestead, E-I-E-I-O. And on that homestead he had raised beds, E-I-E-I-O. But those beds were broken, cracked, and overgrown. Or the crack, crack here and a splinter, splinter there. Here a weed, everywhere. Old he had a homestead, E-I-E-I-O. Though it's just 3/10 of an acre, tucked between the houses tight, with chickens scratching, bees a buzzing, and beds that need some fixing right. It's suburban homesteading. Sometimes the work's not worth the fight. Old McToddy had a homestead, E-I-E-I-O. Old McDotty had a homestead, E-I-E-I-O.
Phil said, watch the gnome.
Yeah, when the old man turned around, the gnome turned around with him. That shit was funny, man.
Oh, I didn't catch
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I was watching it. Then when it switched to the other Todd, it actually looked like Todd a whole lot more. And I don't know who the babe was. I'm guessing that's his wife, but she was a little too hot.
Yeah.
She had that red hair. I take that any day.
Yep. Like the redhead, Jay.
Yeah, I love the redheads, man.
I know. Man.
I was halfway expecting it to end with the redhead and the black guy walking off hand in hand together.
Yeah.
As the bull.
I'm watching it again now without the sound. Yeah, I see that. I totally missed that with the gnome earlier. I did like how all the properties around him have these great looking lawns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got a new song.
The
Muckster.
new intro song, are you talking about the one that Finkel did?
I
What
haven't
a
seen
horrible song. He should have just called me. I would have did it for them. I don't care if it's making them look good or not, man. That garbage that Finkel made was garbage, man.
Of course it was.
I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
Well, he
I'm
took
just
my
gonna
idea
assume.
of the song that I gave him, and then he created something himself, and it's
Yeah.
not
Oh.
good.
Well-
Mr. Phil did one.
Because
Oh, okay.
the one Finkel did for Todd, it's all about the way Finkel sees himself as, I drink and I know things and I am a man of truth and whatever other crap. But it also threw in, which totally stole the idea from Ariel song, every once in a while went, fuck GS, fuck GS.
Mm.
And it made absolutely no sense with that song because the whole song was like him bragging about himself.
Right.
And then it wasn't. Now, if it would have said something like, and Jeff says fuck GS and Boots says fuck GS, it might have worked. But otherwise, it was just stupid.
Good evening, Miss Jody D.
Hey, Jody.
Hey, Jody.
Mr. Phil did a new song for General
Yeah, I know. I got it.
Oh, okay.
I was just looking for it. Wait, is that the? Oh,
Thanks for entertaining you while you mowed. Did you mow the whole yard or only a quarter of it?
yep, that's it.
5'9" isn't short. You're just too tall.
Yeah, it's generally specific. Where average ain't average, just a winning play. 5'9", standing tall in my own way. Not short, you're just too tall. That's what I say. If you think differently, then you're just cray-cray. That's right. They throw the jokes, try to make me feel small, but I'm the best fit in every way. I'm on the ball, making magic in my basement. Life to the extreme, I'm in the spotlight. Forget your basketball dream. I'm the only perfect fit in your everyday scheme. I'm 5'9", on the net, everyone knows my name. Generally specific, I'm changing the game. Let's settle this quick. It ain't me who's lacking, you're just not it. I'm 5'9", generally specific. Normal out loud, not short, you're just too tall. Chasing your clouds, generally specific. Generally specific. 5'9", strong, 5'9", proud. Generally specific.
The rooster.
Look at the rooster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Generally specific. Normal out loud.
My rooster's getting down in the back.
World's built for folks with a stature like my own. Generally just right, specifically in the zone. Taller than Napoleon. Watch me steal the show. Reviews and games. That's my everyday flow. I'm 5'9". Generally specific. Normal out loud. Not short, you're just too tall. Chasing your clouds. Generally specific. Generally specific. 5'9", strong, 5'9", proud. Generally specific. Yeah, I'm just normal out loud. Generally specific. No normal out loud. Watch me on the crowd. Generally specific. Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm just normal out loud. Stay generally specific. Stay proud.
That was good when he picked up the coffee with the girls.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
What a dork.
Glad you got your whole lawn mowed, Jody.
Yeah, I can't wait to do mine. We have no snow now.
She can come do mine if she wants.
No.
I got gas back there. The mower's there. All you gotta do is
Gas? Oh
turn it
my
on and
God.
go.
Okay.
Drive that bad boy.
The honeysuckle here it's just now starting to bloom.
Everything's late up here every year.
It's
You guys are
been
lucky.
spring here weeks ago.
Yeah, I know. I'm jealous.
I'll be back. I got someone to mow my lawn too.
Yeah. I just gotta bail this guy out of jail or something so he can be out
That's
here
what
for
I
the summer.
said. Is I do have someone to mow my lawn.
Yeah, I don't mind mowing. What I don't like is the weed eating. That's what I don't like.
Yeah, I'm kind of
It's
obsessed with my lawn.
it's hilly where I'm at. A part of my house is, it all goes downhill from the front, and then it just goes all downhill from there.
Oh yeah, that sucks to mow.
Yeah. Oh no, I don't mind mowing. I try to teach my wife, but she's too scared of the machine. Because if she could mow, I could go around weedy and then just be a whole lot faster and easier. But I can't. She won't do it.
It's funny because you're younger, you don't own a house and stuff like that. You're like, mowing lawns. I'm not gonna do that when I have a house. I don't want a lawn I don't need a green lawn and stuff. And then become a house owner. I live in a cul-de-sac with like all these other people that take care of their lawns, and you're like, I gotta take care of my lawn. And then I just became obsessed with it. Like every
Yeah.
year now, I'm just like, get the dog off my lawn, whatever.
Is Lola saying she got 3 acres? Shit. I'd hate to have 3 acres and have to mow it all. If it was me, I'd lay just green rocks everywhere and make it look like grass. I'd never have to touch it again.
Well, we plan on doing some landscaping, and when we do, we're gonna do like some sort of a lot of drought resistant stuff and sort
Yeah.
of rock work and stuff. Because
I bought a bunch of stone.
Dry.
I got to buy me another load. My thing is I have a car, I don't have a truck, so I got to fill the trunk up, and I don't like making my car look like a lowrider in the back.
Yeah.
You can rent a truck from like Menards, I think, if you have Menards out there.
No, nothing like that. I could get whatever, what's it called, U-Haul.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, but all I gotta do is call my buddy and just grab his truck. It's no big deal. But no, I got a quarter acre, Lola, but it's probably bigger than a quarter acre. Plus, there's a big old circle there that belongs to all of us, and I cut that. And if my neighbor needs the grass cut, I'll go over and cut their grass for him too.
Yeah, my neighbor on the left side of us is he's in his 80s, and he's got tenants and stuff, but they don't. I don't know. I just do it. If the lawns are connected, like there's no fence or anything
Yeah.
there, so it's just like I might as well just keep doing the line and like just do it. It's not that much, so I just do it.
Yeah.
Plus, I don't want if like he lets his lawn go, then it'll get all dandelions, and then that shit blows over onto
Well,
mine.
yeah. That's why I don't treat my shit, because no one does here, and then
Yeah.
it just blows back into your yard and just blows up again.
Yeah.
So you want to hear something funny, man? I went to work and I told my wife to spray the driveway there, all those dandelions, because it's just everything out here is dirt. So so we got that crushed stone. And I come home and she goes, "Okay, I sprayed everything for you." I was like, "Oh, great!" Like 2 days later, my whole yard looked like she went through the yard, dude. She didn't do the driveway. She sprayed everything out there. It looked like a leopard. The yard. It was funny, man. That whole summer, it was like holes everywhere. Go figure. Don't ever give her anything. I specifically have to draw it out for her to know what she's got to do. Otherwise, she has no idea if she's never done it.
Well, I'm waiting for the students to come around. They usually come around this time of year with the cores and stuff for your lawn and stuff, and whatever. They charge you $40. They core your lawn and do all that cleanup, and I'll let them do that, and then from there I just seed it myself.
Yeah,
stuff like that.
Yeah, Phil. Out here is nice because we have mountains everywhere. Yeah, Kellen, I did. She didn't try to. Well, I'm not gonna say she ain't never tried to poison my ass, but
Well, at least that time she didn't put any in your coffee cup.
yeah. I never really did spray with my dogs because of the dogs,
Yeah.
I'd never spray like insect shit or any kind of stuff because you never know with the dogs. If I did spray something, I'd take them out a different door.
The only thing that gets sprayed around here is the poison oak and poison ivy.
Oh yeah, I hate that shit. Poison oak is horrible. That shit, man, that'll tear you up.
GMK is back talking about rock and roll.
Yeah, Rush is a must being Canadian.
Yeah, Van Halen's good. Rush was good. I don't know about AC/DC. They're
They were
okay.
good.
Not really, man. I couldn't listen to that shit all day.
Well, and then you got Ted Nugent.
Oh
But I
God.
like Ted Nugent though.
Oh God.
Scream Dream.
The Motor City
Wang
Madman.
Tang Sweet Poo Tang.
That's right. Don't get no better than that. That Maserati, baby.
I really liked Van Halen.
Yeah, Van Halen's good.
Yeah.
Both David Lee Roth and Sammy Hagar, they're both good
Yeah.
singers. Now,
I'm
Sammy
actually
needs
not a very
to-
big,
to hang the
Zeppelin
gloves. Sammy cannot sing anymore. Let me tell you. Not Sammy. I mean
David Lee Roth.
Roth. Good Lord.
Mhm.
It's like 100 years old, man. He's out there performing. He's got more leather on his arms than what he does on his jacket. Somebody gonna let him up? Look, it's our local neighborhood.
Spider bitten Yuri. Okay.
Yeah, who's muted?
You
Juancho
muted.
Pancho.
Why did you tell him?
Oh, I don't know.
I knew I was muted.
You did not.
Well, if Yuri's coming up, then I'm leaving.
Eh.
I do have to go though.
That doesn't make me sad.
Hey
More.
Yuri, how's it going?
What's up, buddy?
Thanks for having me up, guys. I do have to go though.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's got to go cook dinner.
Enjoy your dinner.
Yep, I
Whatever.
will.
Whatever.
See you guys later.
I'll
Yep.
see you, Spider Dog.
Okay.
Okay. Now we go from talking music and all the other stuff to I don't know what.
Nonsense.
What? Oh, am I like supposed to say something?
What's new with you, Spider Bitten Yuri?
I was actually spider bitten today.
Bye.
A spider.
What kind?
I don't know. It just bit me. Left me a
Was it
nasty. little-
Was it a daddy long leg?
Nah. It was
Oh,
one of those bigger ones.
If it's a daddy long leg, you better go to the hospital because you're gonna die, bro. For real.
No, it wasn't one of those. I was doing yard work and I felt a pinch in my toe. I was like, nah, that didn't feel good. And right now when I was taking a shower and I took off my sock, I was like, ooh, haha, that's gonna be bad.
Was it inside your sock?
I don't know how it got me, but yeah, I got some swelling.
Yeah.
It depends on what part of Canada, GMK.
You wasn't wearing chanclas, was you?
No, I was wearing I was wearing shoes,
Okay.
but like old shoes because I was doing yard work. So like
Yeah. I got a pair of shoes just for the yard. Okay, Lola.
Oh, so now everybody's leaving. All right, it's not. I don't got a complex now.
You coming at lunch? I mean, dinner time, bro, for a lot
Yeah.
of people.
Well, I'm eating too.
Well, I ate at like 2:00, so because that's the time I eat my dinner.
And my 2 hours are almost up, too.
Yeah, me too, because I'm gonna have to go do some drugs.
And I've got grandkids staring at me through the screen door.
Canada has time zones, bastados.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
So you didn't go get it checked out, bro? Nobody had to cut your foot open and suck the poison out?
I would invite anybody to come suck the poison out.
No, what's gonna happen is you're just gonna die, bro. They're gonna say nope. So
Nah,
sorry for you.
No, I think I'm gonna be okay.
No, hopefully nothing happens.
No, I usually like if it looks like it's gonna turn into a volcano, I get a little bit worried. But this one looks like it's I don't know. It might not even been a spider. It might just been a potato bug. Who knows? But like it got me good enough for me to know that something bit me because I was like, oh.
Or maybe it was an ant. Maybe could have been anything. Yeah.
Nah, I don't think it was an ant.
Oh, you don't have those kind of ants over there that bite the shit out of you, bro?
I mean, we got fire ants. There might be around here somewhere, but nah, I would have known if there was ants. Nah, this had to be some sort of either a spider or some heavily armored insect.
Oh wow, you got bit by a rattler. I'm trying to get Jerry to go to church with me in West Virginia.
I'll go to church with you, and you don't expect me to be all like
in West Virginia with the rattlesnakes and the poisonous drink. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Oh, look it up on YouTube. It's very entertaining. Pentecostal West Virginia rattlesnake handling church.
Okay.
Now talk about crazy.
I came close to getting bit by a rattlesnake, GMK. Close. It was when I was taking on early hiking trails. I had no idea we had rattlesnakes in California. I should have known.
Dude, they're everywhere. They're even over here where I'm at. We got rattlers.
Yeah. I was on a trail out in I want to say Pasadena, but I think it was Altadena. But I was out on the trail. It was the first time I was out there, and my friend was taking me through I guess the medium heavy portion of it, and I got tired, so I wanted to go back, and she was like, "No, you can't really go back the same direction." She's like, "Let me take you like a different direction." She was like, "It's faster, but it's a little bit woodsy." I'm like, "Sure, fine," and she took me down that way, and I didn't see it. I didn't see the pit. I didn't see that they were like in a bar or anything. But basically, my foot slipped into like a hole, and there was maybe like two. And she says there was one. I think there was a bunch of them, but I don't know. I stepped on something, and and when I picked my leg up, I heard that the rattle it's kind of creepy when you hear it.
You run? Did you run?
No.
I would have took off. I hear that shit. I'm out, bro. That's the warning.
I'm dumb. Because in that scenario, I had never experienced anything like that. So I didn't know, like my I guess my survival instinct didn't kick in.
Yeah.
And so I was more concerned about oh, what the hell, what did I slip into, right?
At least you didn't kneel down and stick your face in the hole. That would have been dumb.
I mean, I think I probably would have if it wasn't for my friend, because she was like, she was all like, "Jerry, you're gonna want to back up," and I was all like, "What are you talking about?" She's like, "Back up," and I was like, "Okay." And then I heard I could hear the rattle a little bit better, like because I couldn't hear it at first, because it was kind of like doing just like a small one, and then it went for the long one, and I went okay, and I pulled my foot out of the little pit that it was in, and she said, "Let's go," and I was like, "Okay," and yeah, that was it. I mean, I know you almost got bit by a rattlesnake. You're like, it should be a harrowing experience, but it was like that was basically it.
Yeah, you experienced it, but it didn't like freak you. But yeah, good thing you didn't get bit. It wouldn't have felt good. You probably
Ooh,
wouldn't have died, but it would just wouldn't have felt good at all.
are those have venom?
Of course, they're poisonous, bro.
No, I'm not talking about.
If
I was talking about what.
Oh, the scorpion,
Mhm.
I'm gonna say yeah. I don't know how powerful it is, but
My ex girlfriend was a Scorpio. She loves scorpions.
you see what GMK said. Bring it up.
Yeah, you're right. GMK. What time is it? What time is it gonna start? I'm
The Lakers. I'll tell you here. Give me a second. It's 8 o'clock now here, so 5 o'clock over there.
oh 7:30. Okay. No, we should. If all goes well, and I think Houston got another injury, right? Or was it us? No, I think it was Houston. I think Houston got another injury, so I think we should take this game. I didn't. I don't know
It's
why
on
everybody.
it's on Peacock and on Sling TV and on YouTube TV.
I had no fear of Houston even without Luca or or Austin Reeves.
Can't remember last time I watched a basketball game professional. We gotta go back to Michael Jordan days.
KD is not a factor. That man is not into. He is not into this team. You know what? I got. I KD is like probably like and I don't I rarely ever have like bad feeling towards like athletes, but he really strikes me as like a dick. I don't like KD, man. Oh, no doubt, no doubt. Jim Kim. If I was betting on the line, Lakers got this. Lakers should have this by like I say 8 points, 12, 8, 12, somewhere on there. Um, yeah, I don't know. And Katie's talented, and he's a freak of nature. But yeah, I don't know. I think he reminds he to me is what Lamar Odom could have been if he would have tried. But same attitude. I don't think they have a love for the game. Is he GMK? No, come on, man. There's got to be somebody better out there that you get. Oh, no way. Not him. Not Kevin Durant. Now, modern players. But if you're saying about like maybe like having him as a teammate, as somebody on your team, I could see that. But no, I think modern players. My guy is Wemby now. Wemby has convinced me that he's got it, man. He's just he might be not as physically dominant as some of the better centers out there, but he's showing that he can do it. I like Wemby. I'm rooting for Wemby. Yeah, yeah. Agreed. We'll see. I mean, see, he would not be able to exist in the dead ball era. He would not be able to exist in the dead ball era. The centers were too big for him. He would have had to have gone to forward, and even then, the forwards of the dead ball era were bigger than him. So yeah, he would not have existed in the dead ball era. But with his talent, the way the game is played now, I think he can get, you know, as long as he
You know
does
that shit's fake, right?
what.
Basketball, all those professional sports, that shit is all rigged, bro.
Why do you say that?
Especially basketball.
How dare you?
You know why they make all them shots, right? They magnify that damn rim thing, and they can make any ball go in anytime they want.
Whatever you say, Flat Earther.
Okay. Call me flat earth all you want. I know what I'm talking about, bro.
The white goon era. You ain't lying. Who's that? Who's that guy from Boston, GMK? Oh, I forget his name. Was it Scott Pollard? No, he was another, but that was another big white boy too. And you had Big Country from Utah, or no, from the Grizzlies. You remember Big Country from the Grizzlies?
Yeah. Big country. It's a white boy, no?
Yeah, he used to play for the Grizzlies when they were in Vancouver. No, not Kevin Klein. Older. Shit. It'll hit me. He was like the third string. He can shoot a three though. Oh yeah, dude. That dude. The only reason why he had a spot in the NBA roster at that time was to guard Shaq, man. Plain and simple. Greg Ostertag.
No one can guard Shaq, bro.
No, yeah, I know that, but
They would foul the shit out of him, but they could not guard him. Shaq was a beast.
oh yeah, no, trust me.
One of the all-time greats.
Is it Jim? Because we're talking about the goons of the era, because these guys would not be on an NBA roster if it wasn't for the fact that Shaq was just dominating shit at that time.
And he would be dominating right now if he played.
Oh, he would.
He's smacking the shit out of these little punks.
Oh, yeah,
bro.
man. They wouldn't know what to do with them. They would have to change the rules again.
They would.
Hey, GMK, you remember Pig Miller? He wasn't a white goon, but in his later years, he was a goon. Yeah, no, yeah, I agree, but you know those later years that he had with those '90s Lakers. I mean, he almost got a chance to, or maybe he did. I don't remember. But I know Campbell had a spot when Shaq had just got here. But I don't know. I don't think I don't remember if he still had a roster spot when Shaq came. But I just remember him. As a matter of fact, I remember going to like a Laker function, and you want to talk about one that always showed up. Pig Miller was always there. I love that guy. Yeah, but he had a shot. He had a touch. Like I remember He could drain them, but that was before it was cool to shoot threes. And the Dodgers are killing it too. I don't know why you don't get on panel, GMK. You be lagging it down there.
I put a little video in the back for you. You can check that out later on.
Oh yeah. Was that what you were telling me earlier?
Yeah, that's one of the videos you can watch. I mean, you believe whatever you want, man.
That's cool. Let me just.
It's just entertainment. That's all it is, bro. It's not real. That's why I don't argue it anymore. It's just it is what it is, man.
Oh, it's no big deal. So is everybody. So is everybody, GMK. So is everybody. Trust me. The only way you're gonna break out of your shyness if you just say, you know what, I'm just gonna do it.
Oh, he's not shy. It's just he doesn't want to talk to you.
Yes, he does.
No,
Everybody wants to talk. Everybody wants to talk.
GMK does not listen. I think GMK is older than all of us here, so I'm not sure about.
I'm sure he is.
He doesn't want to talk to you.
Like I said, we all feel the same way about ourselves until we're up here. I until I didn't.
GMK is trying to deport you, bro. That's all I know.
He can try. He wouldn't be the first one.
Back to other. That's where they send him. He don't even get to go anywhere. He goes to other.
You'll do it. You'll do it, GMK. I know you will. You know when it's gonna happen, GMK. I'll tell you exactly when it's gonna happen. Because I don't believe that you're shy. I just believe that you understand just like I do. When you get up here, you're not gonna want to jump down. But I know when it's gonna happen. It's gonna be a day when people are gonna be up here talking about a subject that is just irking you really bad, and you gotta say something. And you're either you can't get to a keyboard fast enough, or you just can't get it. You just can't get that opinion on the chat. And there's gonna be a StreamYard link, and you're gonna go ahead and it. And that's gonna be your first time up, and it's gonna snowball effect from there. Snowball effect from there, buddy. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh.
You're muted. You're muted. Hit yours. There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
How's that?
Yeah, all right. We did it. It's not your first time, Larry.
That was my first time with my camera on.
Nice.
Nation that did that, GMK. Now Yuri's gonna stalk you.
I know.
I am not gonna.
He already has been.
Yep.
We actually live close to each other. Not that I would know or anything. So what's up, GMK?
What's up? I don't live in California anymore.
Liar. It's all right, man. I can only tell by the sunlight in your house where you stay at.
I got sunlight out here, bro.
Shut up.
It's 8:16. It's going down, but
I'm just trying to scare him. I forgot you were black or brown complected.
white people don't scare that easy, Jerry. Remember, they're the ones that stalk people and hunt them down. So
I don't
they are
like
they are on the top of the FBI's serial killer list.
white people.
Hell yeah, bro. I don't mess with them. I leave them alone.
Well, I don't know. Maybe
They
it's
will
the
eat you for
of
breakfast.
psychopaths. Like maybe white people are like more like reserved, I guess, in their psychopathy. I think like they are there black serial killers. Hang on, let me think.
Yes, every race has a serial killer, bro. Believe me.
There's no Mexican serial killer. Lying.
Okay,
was that-
they're called
there was
the cartel.
The black
All you
one
gotta do is kill
in
more than
Georgia.
one person.
Hang on, Jim K's trying to say something. Go ahead, Jim.
Sorry.
There was a black serial killer. I think it was Georgia, very well known.
Yes, he was
In
the
the
one that's getting all the
70s.
kids. I'm trying to think
Yeah.
of his name. I can't remember at the moment. Back 80s or 90s, early 90s.
I think early 80s.
That's a good.
Yeah, they made a movie about him. Remember?
No,
Yeah.
they did not make a movie out of a black serial. You're out of your mind.
Then there was the one.
Yeah.
There was the one out of like Washington or whatever, where he had his it was either his son or stepson. They were shooting from the van. Remember? He had like a little
Yeah.
hole, and they would watch
Yeah.
people go by, and they started shooting people.
Oh, the snipers.
It's a serial killer, bro. It doesn't matter how they kill you, bro.
No, I know, but that's what they were doing. They were sniping people, right?
Yeah.
No, that's I'm thinking of a different one. Not the
You're
car.
talking about the one in Atlanta. I know his name. I
Yeah.
just can't think of it at the moment. I remember that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
He
had
was
like a
really-
white van or something.
He was really like meek
Yeah,
physically and quiet.
yeah. He was like a nerd type of dude.
Yeah.
Maybe
I don't
Muckster
know, man.
remembers his name. I can't remember his name. I have to look it up. Yeah, that Atlanta serial killer. Hold on.
Wayne Williams.
Yeah, I have the bad luck of like I've had jobs where I think I ran into like psychopaths like that. I just can't like confirm that they were that. But like, you ever seen the dead eyes on people? You know, they have the that look that there's nothing there. Now, I'm not talking about being dumb because that's different. I'm talking about like like not human.
Oh, and I'm the flat earther. Now you're talking about the people with the dark eyes, the all black guys. Okay.
I didn't say literally that. I'm just like, I've just look. I had this experience one time. I was working a late night shift at a 7-Eleven. Yeah, I worked at a 7-Eleven. So what? Anyways, I was working at 7-Eleven, and this guy comes in like 3 a.m. And he looked all like I don't know, man. He just looked like bad news, you know. And he comes in. And he asked me if I sell cigarettes, and I'm like, yeah, of course we sell 7-Eleven, man. What the fuck? So he's all like, but he's like not asking me to buy cigarettes. He's asking me to give him cigarettes. I'm not gonna give you no cigarettes, man. I was like, get out of here. But like the dude was looking at me like yeah, like are you gonna give it to me, or am I gonna have to like pull out a gun or something, you know? I'm like, what the hell? Like, I think I was like, is he gonna try to rob me or something? We were staring at each other for like a good 5 minutes, and he just started like he was like, then he got this like ugly smile on him, and like he just took off, and I'm like, what the hell was that all about? But like I don't know, man. I got the same look. Like I remember seeing the same type of look on this serial killer called Ezreal Keys or something like that. And I remember when I saw that guy, and then I remember that interaction that I had, I was all like, oh man, I think I ran into like a psychopath, yo.
Yeah, Phil, that's the DC sniper I was talking about. Yo, so check it out, GMK. This guy's up for Wayne Williams. He's up for parole November 27th. He was up in 2019. He got denied. He's up for it next year, guys. 22 to 30 children, okay?
Oh, we need
Suspected deaths, 22 to 30
people to
children.
show up to the proceeding.
Yeah, well, I would make sure he never
Dude.
gets out.
Very bad
Oh.
dude.
Dude, and what I'm over here fucking like, oh, there's no black. What about homeboy, the guy that's just in the news right now? That David singer, the singer who killed that very young girl, like 14 years old.
Yeah,
about that?
you know, do you know what a serial killer is? They go
No, I know
back
what a
and they
serial-
kill multiple people. That's
I know
why
what
they're
I
serial killers.
know what a serial killer is, Ariel. I'm not
Okay.
saying, what I'm saying
So
is that
does this guy have another death? The black
no,
kid?
no,
What's his
no.
name? E.D. whatever. What's his name?
David.
No, but I think he just called himself D, right? It was something like that. It was just like an initial.
Yeah. But he was a psycho though, because all his music was about death and I don't know what.
Yeah, that shit's crazy, bro.
Kelly Justice made me laugh with that one.
She was a young girl, right? Wasn't she like 14 years old or something?
Yeah, she was, dude. That dude had two things going on, man. He was a psycho and he was a pedophile, man. He messing around with a 14-year-old and he murdered her.
And he did it all on film because she's in a lot of his pictures and shit. It's not like he was like they were trying to hide her.
But from what I know, like, because I was following the story since last year, and I just heard that they finally arrested him, but he was like using her as his muse, like that was his little inspiration to all of his things. So like in all of his videos and stuff like that, there was
yeah, she was like a groupie. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't think it was a groupie. I think she was like a runaway. That he
Yeah, but she was his girlfriend, but she was like a groupie, man. And I've been following this for a while because even before they even found her, you know, they were already talking about this shit. So we were already checking him out. Me and a couple of my friends, we were on that shit. We were like, how can he still be out there doing concerts and shit, and this girl's missing, and no one's looked at him, but they were looking at him.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Anybody that says that they were working slow on that, they weren't. They were just building the case. They were getting all the evidence.
Yeah.
I mean, her body was decomposed in that
We had in the trunk. Yeah.
Yeah, man, it was bad. That was real bad.
And he chopped her up too, right?
Yeah.
Chopped her up in pieces.
Chopped up into.
I don't know what kind of person does that kind of shit. I don't.
Yeah, man.
Not in me to do that kind of thing.
Yeah, I know. If I ever commit a murder, that body staying where it's at.
Yeah.
How about you, GMK? How many bodies have you chopped up?
4 or 5 in the last
shit,
year.
They were all other type of Mexicans too. You know, mixed Mexicans.
Yeah. Mestizo, right?
Yeah.
Is that the word for it?
What?
They were Chicano, like.
Oh.
Well, I say other because Jerry's only half Mexican and he's part other.
Yes, I'm only half.
What's the other half?
GMK, this is like.
He's like Guatemalteco or something, bro.
Quiet, you should know this, GMK.
Right. I don't remember you talking about it.
I talk about it all the time. Like it's like my main subject. That even when I come on panels and they're not talking about, I just bring it up just because I like bringing it up all the time.
Yeah. Well, I have ADHD, so
there you go.
Oh, he's Iranian. Kelly said he was Iranian, so she didn't know he was Iranian. He's a pretty good mix. You really can't tell the difference from Iranian and Mexican, anyways. They're kind of favor each other.
Fair.
And Puerto Ricans too. That really doesn't matter much.
Don't be a dick, Ariel. No, okay. Salvadorian. I'm half Salvadorian, half Mexican, half Salvadorian.
Oh, Well, that's the same thing.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Yeah, you can joke about it because I don't have any
Yeah, I got a
bad
good friend.
feelings towards anybody.
I got a
Unless
good
you're from
friend from El
Mexico.
Salvador. You know.
You got some bad feelings for something. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, people that drive too close.
Oh, that's
There's
terrible. Yeah.
there's
Oh,
not enough
sorry.
space between cars.
Sorry, GMK. I didn't mean to drive close to you. I can't get too close anymore because then my car steps on the brakes for me.
Yeah, I don't. That's one of my pet peeves. I used to brake check, but that's dangerous. So now
It
I
is.
turn on my blinker, and that sometimes works when they're tailgating you.
Yeah, actually I don't ride bumpers at all. I don't like doing that.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I
I
do
don't like brake
speed,
checking either.
but
brake
if I
checking
see
is,
someone coming fast or whatever, I just get out the way.
Yeah.
Then unless I can't get out the way, then they have to wait a little bit.
You know what
But I
else
will get out the
bothers
way.
me?
yeah.
When people stop in the middle of the line, whatever, when you're like leaving a concert and they stop right by the door, right there, everyone's behind them, and they just start talking, and they're blocking sort of the flow of
only exit?
people.
Well,
Yeah, at the exit.
that's the any supermarket you go to, people do that shit. It pisses me off, bro.
Yeah.
Go talk in
I
the
mean,
parking lot, man.
Get the fuck out of the way. Just
That's
move to the
right.
side.
Yep.
What the hell you got a telephone for? Call your buddy. I'm doing
Yeah.
shopping here. I want to get my shit and get out. I don't want to be here.
Those are the ultimate. I'm the only one who lives in this universe, people, man. They're just standing in front of a door. It's like, hey, man, there's like other people trying to get out. You mind? Like, stay the fuck out of it. I know exactly what you're talking about. Especially like when you go to these comedy clubs, like the Ice House and stuff like that, where like like those exits are really small, and these assholes want to stop and like talk to like the security guard. Man, talk to the security guard in your own time, man. Like, Jesus, what are you doing? Like, get out of the way.
You guys,
for fresh air.
You guys would love my wife because she says "excuse me," right? But she says it very rudely and loud, and then she just bolts right through wherever she's going. Man, you better get the hell out the way.
Yeah, that's a good way to deal with it.
She doesn't give you a. She's excuse me, and she's already moving. You better move because she's gonna run you over. Yep.
Well, I used to do that before some people get all like assaulty charges on you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not talking about her beating them up, but yeah, she'll go right through them. Doesn't matter. She's going around them somehow. She's getting through there. She's not gonna wait for them to. Oh, I'm sorry. No, get the hell out the way.
I don't know. No, I'm just like, I don't know what it is with these people. There's people that are like they think they know the law because they watch Cops, and then there's other people who think they know the law because like they watch Law Talk with Mike videos. But like, I don't know why people have gotten into this mode, but it's like you get touched or like they bump into you, and it's like, I want to press charges on them. I want to press charges. Like, I've been getting that a lot. Like, what? Like,
yeah, because you're supposed to keep your hands to yourself, bro.
No, but GMK, you know what I'm talking about.
It's one thing that I walk into you, and it's another thing that I push you. You know.
No.
Is it an accident? Are you touching people by accident?
Yeah.
Like,
that's different, man. You say, excuse
me,
I'm sorry, No,
wait.
Like
no, it's not like
I apologize.
It's not like touching or anything. It's like, okay, I was at a farmer's market, right? So I was walking like you walking like like where the crowd's going or whatever, but I had to stop and turn around because I had to like tell my mom where I was at. So like I'm trying to like look to see if I see her, and like my elbow like just happens to like hit like some dude that was walking by, like I hit him like not hard, but like like just enough so that like he felt it, like oh, and I'm like oh, my bad, dude, sorry about that. He's like, watch where you going. I'm like, okay, yeah, I said I was sorry, like I didn't mean it, he was all like, oh my shoulder hurts. Oh, I think I want to press charges. I'm like, what? What? What are you talking about? Like, what do you mean? I was like, you can't do. Oh, I'm reliving that
Yeah,
day.
that's
Sorry.
called a Karen, bro. That's what that's called.
Yeah, no, but it's like
Yeah.
these people, man. Like, why do they think that it's that oh, whatever happened to just like I'm a minimalist, I guess, because I just expect people to like if somebody runs into me, to be like, oh, hey, my bad. Oh, cool. Hey, so, you know. But
So what you do is right. If he actually calls the cops, then you stomp a mud hole in his ass, and then there's a reason for you to go to jail.
he actually did call the cops, but I'm happy. I'm happy that the 911 operator, whoever he was talking to, was like, "You're being ridiculous." Because I hear him getting upset that they weren't going to send anybody out.
Well, I'm glad they got someone with a half a brain to talk to these people, because a lot of times they get calls and they send in the cops like like a SWAT team for stupid shit.
I've been there too. Where they call the cops because they think I'm somebody who's like somebody else that got into like an altercation or some shit. Well, maybe I fell for that one, but I don't know.
I never had these problems.
Yeah, I haven't either, Gary.
Maybe it's my face. Maybe it's because I look like one of them and not like you, Jerry. I don't know, man.
Well, I don't really bump into people accidentally.
Well, I don't either. Yeah.
Rare. It's very rare. Jerry sounds like he's doing it all the time.
Yes. Maybe you shouldn't walk where people are walking, Jerry.
You asked me to come up, Jerry.
Yeah, no, you're fine. It's good. I like it.
You eating chicken, bro? You eating chicken?
Yeah, actually, I am.
Tastes like chicken.
I can tell how chicken sounds when you talk and eat chicken.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
Come on.
Pollo makes a certain sound, bro.
That's one amazing skill.
Sounds like Jerry. That's what it sounds like. And Pollo's chicken, by the way.
What about when you're in like a store line, right? And there's like one cashier and there's like 8 people in line. And the current person that's getting rung up, they're like having a friendly conversation with the cashier.
My wife will say, she'll be like, excuse me, but I got to go somewhere and I got to get my thing. She does not play. Dude, sometimes she embarrasses me out there, bro. She don't play around.
No. And
I'd like to do that.
She says it, bro. Hey, we've been waiting here. We're waiting. You want to talk? You talk later. She'll say it just like that with her accent and everything.
Yeah, no, dude, that was my ex girl too. But I do the thing where like if there's only one checkout, and I do the thing where like I'll look up and down if the person in front has like more than like fucking like 10 items, and we got 2 people in the back that have like 1 and 1, I'd be like, hey, let these 2 people go, like let them go in front. Or if it's me, I'll be like, let me go before you. Yeah, this is ridiculous, like, come on now, I only got 1 item, let me go,
Yeah, but you look like the one that likes to talk to the cashier, bro.
I don't talk to the cashier, man. I got nothing to say to that guy. Oh, wait. You can't be into something personal now.
Yeah, I'd like to say something, but I don't.
My wife does, for real.
Yeah. And if she's got the accent, that works. Right?
Yeah.
It works with that accent.
Sometimes it's broken English, but it works, man.
Yeah.
That's what I miss. That's what I really miss about my ex. She would be the one like that, like like, excuse me, did you cook this food? Like, could you redo this, please? Like, but she knew how to do it though. Like, I know
food, bro. I don't send food back like that. You know what? I just leave it. I'm not eating it. I'll pay for it. Whatever, man. I'm not getting my food spit and all that. No way, man.
Yeah, I know what you're saying, but she was like, I don't know, man. She knew how to throw on the charm when she needed to, and she knew how to complain when she needed to. Like, she could like lay it down, man. That I'll give her that. Like, I could never complain like that. Like, I'm like, damn, she would get us hooked up. Like, for real. Like, there was plenty of nights where I was all like, man, I wish I had that skill.
But you're not a girl though. Women have a way of talking sometimes that
Men can
work.
be charming too.
I don't know, man. Not when you got a mouth full of chicken, bro.
I know, man. Good at you.
So Jerry, you know what I would do if I had a cart full of groceries and you told me to let the other people go ahead of me? You'd be putting those groceries back on the shelf
Oh yeah, Muckster, why?
because I
Because
would
then
just
you're
walk
in front
out
of
and leave
him.
my cart. I'd leave my cart sitting there and I'd walk out and go to another store.
Is that right?
Yeah, I've done shit like that before.
Well, you know what, Muckster? That's not a bad
Well, you
idea. That's
know,
pretty good.
yeah, and you know what? If I looked behind me and saw someone with just one thing, I'd say, "You want to go ahead." But if some asshole cashier told me to do it, I'd say, "Fuck you, man. These are yours now."
Oh no.
Yep.
I would, as the cashier. No. As the cashier, I wouldn't do it. I'm
I
talking
thought
about like
that's what you were talking about. Well, then
no, no,
who
no,
the
no,
hell were you telling people to go ahead?
no. I'm talking because GMK was saying like the dude in front
You
had.
said that someone came up with a full cart and there were two people behind. You'd say, "Can you let those go around?" Who were you to be?
I would
Were you
ask.
another
Like,
person?
I would do
Are
that
you
too.
were you another person in line or what?
Yeah. There's another person
Oh,
in
well,
line.
then I would just say, "Fuck you." Totally,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, I mean, yeah, and that would be your right. I wouldn't tell you like. I'd just be like, man, dude, like, come on.
I don't care. Asking, telling, same fucking thing.
Well, fine. I mean, I wouldn't expect you to, say yes, but I'd still ask.
I almost got
Yeah.
into it the other day with some lady at the pharmacy because we were already in a line, and some lady decided to make a line on the other side and like cut us off. And I didn't let her in front of me. Hell no. I was like, I don't give a shit. I don't care how nice you are. We were here before you, and the lady behind me was like, yeah, we were here. The lines actually started over here. So she had to go behind that other lady too. Now,
Was
if
it
you cut
CVS?
in a line and my wife sees you, oh my God, she's gonna bring the whole store down. She's gonna let you know. Excuse me, there's people here waiting in line. You can't. Oh, she will not play with that, bro. You are not cutting no one in line.
Was this at a CVS?
No, I was at a Walmart the other day, and the
Uh,
line was like going through one of
no.
the aisles, and this woman decided she was gonna start another line in the other aisle.
I don't know what's up with these like CVS Walgreens type places that like don't have a like an aisle or like a line for their cashiering. It's weird, man. It's like they get everybody jumbled up and they're like, oh, the line's over there. Like what? Like first of all, like set something up, like put like a bank thing where there's like a snake thing going on where I can tell that there's a line starting and ending, It's like you can't
Yeah,
make
you
me
know how
like
much
guess.
room? You know how much room that would take up?
Yeah. I hate CVS, but I do use CVS here because it's walking distance from my house. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not walking it, but
I'm talking about it.
it's right there. You know what I mean? 2 minutes away, whatever. But I go in there, man, and they have three ringers there for the pharmacy. They only work one box, and then there's always someone working the floor. And then you just got to ring the bell over there, and they'll come and cash you out if you're just buying something off the regular shelf. That's how they do it here.
No,
You
that's
know,
I mean that's a decent system. But the thing
you
is
know,
that
do you know where my pharmacy is? It's in the little padded envelope that the mailman brings.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, you can do that here too. My medicine can't come through the mail because it has to be refrigerated, so
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I have to actually go
they
grab it.
low shit, dog mucks.
But yeah, I hate
So
waiting in line at the pharmacy, man. And they always send me the damn email. It's ready. I get over there like, oh, you mind sitting down and waiting or coming back because it's not ready yet? And I show them my phone all the time. Well, you guys are the ones that text me saying, come and pick it up. You see it? It's right here.
Someone's not
Well,
doing
it's
their
not
job.
done yet. Well, fix your damn system then.
Someone was being lazy.
So what I do now is I wait for them to give me another text. It's like, you have 2 days to pick up your medicine, otherwise they're going to put it back on the shelf, and then I know it's ready. Then I go get it.
No. So how's everybody doing?
What would you do? I was in the store, the grocery store, the other day, and they have, the ready to eat food. You grab
Yeah.
it buffet style and put it in a container. So
Yeah.
some dude in one of those little electric carts where you sit down, he was looking kind of strange in front of the food, and he was looking around, and I saw him just stick his hand in like this Chinese orange chicken kind of dish and grab a piece of chicken and then cart off. My wife told them, and they totally got rid of that whole bin of chicken. And
I'm
I
snitching.
I yelled at him, but he didn't hear me. What?
Yeah. I'm snitching. I'm shaming him.
Yeah.
Yeah, anybody does that in my presence, I'm shaming them. Like if they start like picking at the food or
Yeah, you
or
can't
like,
have
or-
people putting their hands on food that other people
That-
are gonna go get, man. That's nasty.
That's
My wife
my
said
thing.
we should shame him.
I'd be, well, like your wife, I'd tell them about it. Hey, can you bring out some more of this chicken? Some asshole just stuck his hand in there, but I wouldn't be doing it to snitch on him. I'd do it because of the unclean.
Yeah.
I'd figured that guy just go be an asshole.
Right.
That's on you, you know?
You know how people grab grapes and shit and they be eating them in the store?
Mm.
You know when you go to weigh it up, it's gonna weigh less, right? So it's gonna cost less. So you're
Yeah.
actually stealing, man.
Hmm. It's stealing
I
and
just-
food meddling as well.
Yeah, and you may want to wash those grapes before you eat them, anyways.
and the reason why I've gotten to the point where I'll point it out at the moment that it's happening. If I see it happening in my face, it's because most of the time that it's like these assholes do that shit because they know like they're walking into that Walmart because they know that's where they're getting the lunch like that, you know. They're gonna go like, oh, I'm skipping my lunch. I'm gonna come get some chicken wings out this thing right here real quick, you know, munch them out and then take a couple swigs out of a soda and then run out of the Walmart. Like, come on, man. Like, oh, I hate it when they do that stuff. Like,
I've never done that. Like open a drink in the store and start drinking it and then go pay for it after. Nah, man. Pay for it first, man.
I mean, sometimes you buy those grapes and they suck. You know,
Yeah.
they're not sweet, and my wife takes food back. I don't, but to the grocery store.
Yeah, I'm not taking shit back, bro.
Nah,
Just go to
yeah.
the garbage, whatever. Gets fed to the birds or something. I don't know.
Yeah, she does it like it's her hobby.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you know why? It's because she's a vegetarian, so she has
She's
to be
vegan.
well, she's got to be picky about what she's eating.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And she probably
Yeah.
doesn't have a big pick of it, so that's why she does that.
I don't know,
Either
man.
that-
I ain't no vegan,
Either
so
that or she's a Karen, you know.
Well, she's a Karen. My wife's a
Okay.
Karen.
Yeah.
like literally, like their name is Karen or she's a Karen.
No.
No, man, a Karen,
No.
man.
Wow, GMK just gonna throw her under the bus like that, huh?
No, I think I respect her for
Yeah, you have
speaking
to,
up.
bro.
I don't speak up. She does. She's a squeaky wheel, and I really respect that.
Yeah, there's certain things that you do have to speak up.
Yeah.
And especially if it's something that's really foul or just completely wrong, I will say something. I'm not going to keep my mouth shut.
Yeah, I don't
If you're
consider it
effing
being,
around with some kid, if I've seen some kid getting smacked up or something, I'm like, listen, man, you want to do that shit, you're going to have to do that shit in your house. You cannot be doing that out here in front of me, man.
Yeah.
Not cool.
That is not cool.
What you saying, Muckster? Sorry.
I don't consider it being a Karen if you're like, you take grapes back or something. Hey, these grapes are all sour or whatever. Hey, this didn't have what it was supposed to have in it. For me, Karens are those people that are just like butting into other people's business. You know?
Yeah, they just starting trouble to start trouble for
Yeah,
no reason.
like-
There's no good reason to start this trouble here.
Like
Right.
some asshole that's standing in the grocery line telling me I should let other people go up and trying to teach me
Right.
how to be a polite person in public.
Right.
Yeah, now that's a fucking Mexican Karen there.
Look,
That's
and
right.
look, check it out. First of all, you making it seem like I'm demanding. I'd ask politely. First of all,
He's got a
No,
little bit.
you know what it is? It doesn't matter if you think you're being polite, Yuri. What you're doing is you're trying to tell me how to be a good
Right.
person. So
Right.
go
How to
fuck
I'm
live
not
his
trying
yourself.
to
life.
say how to be a good
Exactly.
person.
Yes, you are. That is what it is. That is what it is. You think
100%.
you think that person can't look behind them and see that there's
Right.
somebody that has only one item and they've decided not to let them up and you're going to open your big mouth and get
Yeah,
yourself deported?
they
I'd be
also
there. Hey, ICE, there's an asshole in here telling
How do you
people.
know? How do you know this man didn't work 12 hours straight? He's been
Yeah.
standing there for 15 minutes. He just wants to get his shit rung up and go home. He's tired.
again.
And you're over there being a little bitch. Oh,
Yeah.
you go first. They only got one thing. Well, you know
This is
what?
why.
Go to the one thing store if you want to pay, quick and
That's
get
right.
out, bro.
Okay, listen, antagonist. I'm gonna tell you this.
This is why everybody hates you, Jerry. See?
No, wait, no, because you guys are trying to get me on my soapbox, and now I'm on my soapbox. So look, check it out. I never said that I was
Don't crush
demanding
it.
anything. All I would do is ask, hey, could I go in front because I got one item, or if I
Oh, I'm sorry.
you know what? This is why I need to get my channel run. God damn it.
Let me say another thing. My wife does not like waiting in lines. She will walk through the whole damn store and she's like, Ariel, come on, over here. Ariel, hurry up.
Yeah.
This shit is hilarious, man.
All right. Here, tell me if this is a Karen or what you would do. So we had some people working on our house, some contractors, right? And my wife is like, smoking to her is just abhorrent. She's really judgy about it and just hates it. So they smoke. They all smoke, or not all, but a lot of them. And they leave the cigarette butts in the front yard. And I'm like, don't tell them. I'll get rid of them. Don't worry about it. And she wants to tell them not to smoke, not to leave the butts. And they're working on our house. I'm like, don't fuck with these people. They're working on our house. So
yes.
She does it anyway. She does it anyway.
I don't mind
That's
them
tough,
smoking, but I do mind the cigarette butts. Even with my nephew and anyone, my brother-in-law, he come, I get a little can or something, put a little water in it, give something for him. Dude, your cigarette butts go in here. I better not. And what do? I'm going around, I'm mowing, cigarette butts everywhere. And I'm like, son of a bitch. I done told this dude, you're not in the projects, bro. I grew up in the projects. Yeah, you throw shit around. Dude, you're at my house. You're not back in the hood, bro.
I think that's
Pick
the
your
key
shit
thing.
up. I hate that.
I was going to say the same thing. I mean, I don't like smoking, but I wouldn't tell them they're not allowed to smoke outside if they're working
Yeah, you
inside.
smoke
I'd be
outside,
like,
yeah.
but I'd also tell them, don't be throwing those butts around. Get yourself a soda
it's
can or
rude,
something.
bro. That's rude. You should not throw your cigarette butts. It's like beer cans too. You drink beer, you just throw them. No, man, pick your shit up, bro.
Yeah, no, yeah. I don't think anybody would be considered a Karen if it's a house. Like if it's your house, like I don't know, man. That's I wouldn't consider you. That's your house, you know. You if there's any place you can be a Karen, it can be at your house, you know.
Especially if there's like 4 or 5 guys smoking and they're smoking all day working. There's gonna be cigarette butts everywhere, dude.
Yeah.
Believe me, it's not gonna hurt your grass or anything, and you know, you can run those things over with your lawnmower and just tear them up. But still, it's just you don't do that, man.
I think
There's a place for
Rachel's kind
cigarette
of mad
butts.
that we're talking on Karen. She's like, I think she's a Karen authority. I think.
But the thing is that, like GMK said, they are working on your house, and you want them to do a good job.
Well, that's the thing too.
Go ahead.
I was going to say, I was sort of thinking the same thing. You're running the risk of the carpenter's version of spitting in your food.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I wish
they're fixing my roof.
Right.
Yeah.
So my neighbor last summer, she was getting her roof done, right? I forget she paid over 10 grand to get that roof done. Just regular shingles. She didn't get the metal roof like I got. But all right, so they had to do a lot of work. They tore it all up. And my buddy's calling me. He says, "Hey Ariel, can you do me a favor? Go out there, take pictures. I want to see what they're doing, make sure they're doing everything right, blah, blah, blah." Because he's a contractor himself, but this is his ex, so he doesn't deal with her. And so I go out there, I'm looking at what they're doing. I spoke to them. They were all from North Carolina. The guy that owns the company is a white guy, but these guys were all Mexican dudes, very nice guys. Spoke with them. I told them, "Hey, if you guys, I'm gonna take some pictures or whatever." They're like, "Yeah, it's all cool." I was like, "If you guys need anything, just holler at me." So I come back out. He wants to talk to the main guy that he had gotten to do the thing for. He said, "You said you was gonna do this." There was a whole argument going on, bro. I was like, "Damn, bro." I kind of felt bad because they were actually doing what their boss told them what to do, and he wanted them to do something else. And they were like, "Well, we're not getting paid to do that. We're getting paid to do what my boss said, this, and this, and that's what we're doing." And it was like a whole thing, man. But it all ended up good. They did a good job though, man. But it could have went the other way. The guys, they were pissed and they were cussing. I was like, "Dude, I'm just a translator. I'm just here to tell you what he's saying, but don't, just keep doing your job. You got to do your job. You finish your job. Let him take that up with your boss, and then they can figure out, what they're going to do about that." So they ended up
I don't
finishing
know,
the
man.
job.
My house, if it's my house, it's my house, man. I don't care. I don't care. Like if they're working on it, whatever. They're like you if they want lawsuits or whatever they want to get crazy and do something dumb because they don't want to respect my house, then nah, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're wrong.
Sure.
Well, he was trying to say
Oh,
that they were doing the job wrong, number one, and that's not what they were getting paid for, and they had it all on paper and everything, and he wanted them to do something else, and there was no way. There's like a little overhang over the front door. There was no way that they could do. The shit was all rotted out. They fixed it where it wasn't going to go anywhere and all that. They did a nice job. I saw what they did. And what he wanted them to do, they would have to tear everything down and start all over. That one piece there. And that's not what they were getting paid for. They didn't get paid to tear that shit down.
Mm.
But
I had a brother-in-law that whatever work somebody did was wrong. You'd hire somebody to put a new deck on, and he'd come along afterwards and go, "Oh yeah, oh they did this all wrong. They didn't space this right." It's like it was just like his thing. He always wanted to pretend he knew more than I hate people like that think they know more than everybody else because those of us who really do, it's annoying.
Right. And these guys, believe me, they did this in a record time. They came in, they knocked that out. They did a really nice job, man.
Yeah.
Me, I hire white people. I don't hire minorities. Just saying. For different reasons, but
I hired
was a what do you call those guys again from Pennsylvania, Muckster?
Amish.
Yeah, I had the Amish dude. I had to pick him up, him and his sons. They did a metal roof on my house. They did a great job. And they had to do roof work. He had to rip like pieces of wood out. He replaced a whole bunch of shit up there because I had a bad leak.
That's a big job. I always hire Mexicans because then whenever the job gets done, instead of paying them, you just call ICE and say there's a bunch of illegal Mexicans here.
That's right. Either that or pay them in tacos, right? And give them a couple of, you go to Taco Bell, here, I got you a 12 pack. Fuck out of here.
Yeah. You owe us $1,500. Sorry, I do not speak Mexican. I have no idea what you're saying.
We said dollars, not pesos.
Yes, Laura, the Amish barn builders, yeah. They did my house. They did my other neighbor's roof. Those dudes, the Amish, those dudes were good. and they give you a good price too. That was the whole job included the materials, everything was $5,600.
Now you got me thinking of that Weird Al Yankovic song, the
Yeah,
living in Amish paradise.
Amish paradise. That's right. I'm not about suing people though, man. That's if you did a good job, you did a good job. But if you do screw something up that supposed to be doing my roof and you destroy my AC unit because you dropped something on it, then you're gonna either you gonna replace it or you getting sued. One of the two.
Oh, you're gonna get cracked in the head, huh?
Well, that'd be my wife's job, not mine.
Mm.
Any good contractor has insurance for that kind of stuff anyway.
You're supposed to have insurance for that. And accidents happen, right?
Yeah.
Say they're up there and something fell and broke whatever my car. You gotta use common sense. They're gonna work on your roof. You know what? You're gonna move the car completely away from the whole house. You know what I'm saying? Anything falls from up there, a person, a tool, or something, it's not gonna go through your windshield or fall on top of your car. So you got to use a little common sense. But say it happened, it's an accident. You think I'm gonna go shoot the guy because he dropped the hammer?
Oh,
So what I was gonna say was I was watching like videos of like Karens. So these guys, they did a whole like a patio for this guy, a cement patio, and the dude came out and was yelling at them saying, "Well, I'm not gonna effing pay you because you guys did a shitty job. You did it wrong." That's what he was saying. And the owner was like, "No problem." And all the workers were there. They all looked like Latin guys, all probably Mexican or what have you. And the boss was like a white dude. He went and got a 20-pound sledgehammer. Dude, he broke all. He went around. He was he called the cops. I don't give a shit. You're not paying us? No problem. And he told the guys, just pick this shit up. I got this. And he just started smashing the dude's patio, bro. The whole thing.
they had done the patio, right? They basically did the work of the patio, and then he was just breaking down.
It came out nice. It was all done in cement, bro. The dude smashed it all up. Yeah, all right. You're not gonna pay us? All right, I'll show you.
That's fair.
You're not getting work for free.
Repossession.
Yeah.
Have you seen the one with the HOA Karen and her husband, the Weasel, the lawyer that got in trouble? Have you seen those?
No, I haven't seen that.
Why did I think of Pauly Shore when you said that?
You know that there's like a channel that does HOAs. These guys that they'll go in there and fix whatever the problem is or what have you. It's a really good channel. Because you know how these HOAs are.
No, I don't know.
Yeah, I would never move into any place that has a HOA.
Yeah.
That was one of the things my wife was like, yeah, I don't want to move in a place like that. I don't want nobody telling me I want to paint my house pink or purple or whatever color I want. I paint it whatever color I want.
Oh yeah.
Your grass got to be so tall. You can have a fence, you can't have a fence. You can park your car in front of your house. You can't park your work truck here. It's way too many rules, man.
Yeah. It's like I thought this was America.
Yeah, HOAs do suck. Usually those are like gated communities a lot of times,
Sometimes sometimes they're like cities. They be like fucking city ordinances and shit. Like,
well, we have that here. The city ordinances everywhere, bro, for everything.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah.
It's like you have a work truck, Jerry. You can't even park it in front of your house because then it makes the neighborhood look bad. So if it's gonna be there, it's got to be inside the garage. That type of thing.
How do you know about my work truck?
Or you can only have so many people visit you or what have you. Whatever it is, man. The house has to be white. All the houses have to have a certain shingle on their roof.
Yeah, like city ordinance would be, you have to mow your lawn, you have to shovel your sidewalks, stuff like that. The HOA is, your mailbox has to be this color of brown, and your like you said, shingles have to be a certain thing. You can't, you see them where they'll have things where they'll get mad at someone for putting up a flagpole and flying
Right,
an
right.
American flag or something.
Yeah, I
It's like,
won't allow it. That's
That's
un-American to
why I
me,
fly a
bro.
Mexican
That
flag.
you're flying an American flag and someone's going to tell you you can't fly an American flag. Who the hell are you?
you could have no more than 2 lawn ornaments or something.
Right. You can't have a garden or
You can't have more
if you
than
do have
25.
flowers, that everything has to be in a certain way.
Hey, why'd you get funky there, Ariel?
You
That
know
was
that
me.
song?
Sorry.
That's my favorite song, bro.
Yeah, you're getting funky.
I got it made. You know that one, Jerry?
Yeah, of course I do.
Who sings that one, bro?
Some old guy.
Special, special what?
Uh, K.
No, not Special K. No, I knew you was gonna say that shit, bro. It is special though. Special ed, bro. Special ed. I think he was like 15, 16 when he wrote that song. Yeah,
I just want
HOAs could
everybody to
be
know
they
that
could be a bitch.
Muckster likes his mailboxes to be brown.
Who likes their boxers to be brown?
Oh yeah, that's how he likes his mailboxes.
Oh, I thought you said boxers. Oh, Jerry's boxers are brown, but just in the back.
It's not my fault. I'm a hard worker.
Well, when somebody's that full of shit, it's bound to leak out.
Yep, it's gonna come out so one way or another.
Oh, good. God
I
damn it.
have seen a lot of HOAs try to foreclose for 5,000 or less.
Yeah, on
It's very, yeah, very
on these
common
charges that they put
here in
on people.
Arizona.
Yeah,
Really
yeah.
bad. Not, yeah,
You know what
yeah,
would happen?
happens a
I'm
lot
for
here in
real though.
Arizona.
Like they would do something to me like that and try to take my shit. I'll burn that whole damn place down, bro. For real.
Hell yeah.
I don't give a shit. I'm going to jail. I don't care, bro.
That's what I'm talking about here.
Make me mad enough. You'll see what happens.
Burn this bitch down, get us pissed.
Yeah, you can only have, like I said, so many people come over. If you make noise, they want to ticket you. They want to ticket you for everything. You see those people, they follow. I'm the head of the HOA, and I'm like, you need to step out these people's house before you get your ass whooped. You see, they go right into people's homes, man.
I know, man. It's crazy. That's crazy, right? It's like, man, why are you so brave? How you walking across my lawn all brave like that?
Yo, kids could be out there playing on their bikes or something, and they'll complain about that too, man. There's always a complaint with them.
Oh hell no! Oh, I lose my shit. Somebody told me how many people I have in my house. No way. I'll be like, really? I'm about to call like about 5 more.
Your stiff little fingers?
The middle fingers they gave to the HOA, or what are we talking about? It's just some of them have way too many rules, and some of those
Exactly.
people are a little too snooty.
And
Two snooty patooties. Oh. Oh, the spider bite's getting kind of wicked. Yeah, I better put some peroxide on this shit.
What, on the volcano?
It's looking kind of wicked.
You don't got no mercure cone? Put on that bitch.
Here you got bit
Yeah, it's on my
Got
it's on
bit
my
by a
big toe.
you
spider,
got bit
maybe.
by a spider?
Yeah, on my big toe, man. It's like it's getting purplish.
Was
You
it
better
a
go to
brown recluse?
I I'm assuming I didn't see it. I know I got bit by something.
you better go to the emergency room or something, bro. For real, man.
Yeah,
You don't
yeah. If
wanna
it's turning purple, that's not good.
you don't wanna lose your
Yeah,
toe, bro. You need that to walk, bro. For real.
it's getting kind of veiny. Oh, what the hell? Yeah.
It shouldn't turn that color, bro. Normal. For like a non,
Well,
go ahead.
I just googled spider bite turns purple and it says you should go back to Mexico.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, that works.
You wish. You wish. That's a good one though. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. I'm gonna get some peroxide real quick.
It actually does say it could be a brown recluse,
Mm.
which can be pretty bad.
yeah. It doesn't sound like something to mess around with.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to urgent care. This thing's throwing out a lot of pus. I'll talk to you guys later.
We're gonna have to check out this latest civil rights lawyer. This content creator arrested for exposing town sewer disaster.
Did I miss? I really thought Finkel had quit smoking, and I've then seen videos of him smoking. Did he quit for a little bit?
No, but that's what. That's why he lost his girlfriend because he told her she quit. He told her he quit,
Oh,
and
she
she didn't like the lie.
she wasn't a smoker. That
I I think he said she used to be. I
oh
forget, but it was the. It's like she it, because of her past, she was very sensitive to people lying to her that way. So
yeah.
that kind of, they were broken up for a while and sort of tried getting back together, but then obviously it didn't work out. But I think she just couldn't trust him for anything then. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and that's what I noticed that one video the other day because he said he was quitting now, and the doctor gave
Mm-hmm.
him some medicine, and he's out on a walk and sucking on a cigarette.
Yeah. Some reason I thought he had quit,
Yeah.
or at least tried.
He was vaping for a while to.
Yeah, that's what I saw him vaping.
Yeah.
Maybe I assumed that.
I think this one actually lasted a few years, Laura. Yeah, Holly. Yeah, that was stupid. He always said that was the best thing that ever happened to him. Well, I mean, I think his kids were the best thing that ever happened to him, but as far as with relationships and stuff, I think she was fully committed. I don't know what you mean. She was actually good for him too. She would take him to a lot of like plays and things like that that he would have never thought to go to before. Yeah, I saw him say that too about politics. I didn't watch all those shorts he put out.
What does that mean he's done? I haven't watched the news since the election. Like I stopped
He was
watching the news.
he was saying about how he had missed the vote in Virginia on apportionment,
Hmm.
and then he made a comment, something like, "Well, I don't really care that much anymore, anyway." Which he was always very political.
Hmm.
I don't know. It kind of seems like he's just changing his whole life, which can be good sometimes.
Eventually, Todd's going to have very few supporters, and then Finkel will lose all of those supporters unless he flips
Yeah.
too.
Well, that's what I said. I remember early on, Finkel was talking about, oh, yeah, it's now see, when we were FMAC, we'd have 10, 15, maybe 20 people watching. Look, I'm live now and I've got 38 or something, and it was all like all Todd people. Very few of the people from over here really, followed him much. And most of the times they'd be in chat saying, Finkel, what the hell are you talking about? And, but anyway, so yeah, it's like, I thought if he would have the eventual breakup with Todd, he's going to be sitting around talking to pretty much nobody because those Todd people, they love you while you're there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Of course, Todd's been losing people left and right too. A lot of times he bitches at people about like not being loyal. Oh, I see them. They go over there to Killers or they go over to Hill Pirates. That's the kind of thing people go, well, yeah, then we'll just go over there and not come here. Yeah, Todd inherited a lot of his people from Kaiser. Oh, I didn't know Kaiser used to say brother. I've noticed Todd saying that a lot. I'll see him put a comment on a Finkel video, good one, brother, or something like that. Oh, okay, GMK, thanks for coming up. I think I might as well shut down. Ariel's off getting his heroin dose. I'll just send him a text. Thanks for being here, guys. I'm sure somebody else will be coming on. I don't know if Jeff will be on tonight or not. Oh well, see you guys later.